Good morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Shadows for what is live stream number 21 as we continue our journey through the game. Good morning, I hope you're well. We're back today for 3.5 hours as we continue on from yesterday afternoon stream. So, yesterday we managed to take down the fox. That was our main target for the day. We took down the fox, leaving us 2 Shinbaku left to take down. But things took a turn when we found out some more backstory to Yasuke, and we had to go and deal with someone who brought him over to Japan. And then that led us to more missions that we need to go and do, but in a different location, to learn more about his backstory and where he comes from, why, and all the other stuff. We don't really know that much about at the minute. So, a load more backstory to learn about Yasuke, but we've only just touched the surface in yesterday's stream. So that's something we need to look at. Lots of side missions. We've got pirates to take down in Wakasa. There's so much to do, and we're just going to work our way through it. Now, we've got 2 more Shinbaku to do. One is the guy who turned on Nagahida. And one is someone we don't even know who they are. They are the leader as such. So we've got to deal with them as well. My thinking is there's no point in completing the main story while a lot of the side stuff is there, if it kind of doesn't make sense to. So some of the stuff like taking down 100 Ronin in an area doesn't necessarily need doing before the story finishes. But on the other hand of that, there are some missions that make more sense to do them before the story finishes. So we're going to try and take down some pirates in Wakasa because we've got 4 pirates to take down. And then we'll go from there and decide where we're heading kind of next. Whether we go for the penultimate person, I'm not sure yet. Whether we'll do that today or another day, I'm not too sure. But I think it's all going to make sense, otherwise what's the point? So I'm just trying to make it make sense in terms of the order we do things, essentially. Now, something I need to address as well. Yesterday's afternoon stream, we ended a little bit earlier than normal. Thank you for the like, it was much appreciated. Mainly because I got overcome by drowsiness and couldn't keep my eyes open. So I want to apologise for having to end the stream 10 minutes early. Afternoons are more difficult for me because of this drowsiness and this issue we're having. We'll talk about it in more detail tomorrow morning in the channel update. But yeah, I just want to apologise for finishing the stream 10 minutes early. Nothing I can do about it. I was in no state to carry on. I don't even know what I was talking about for the last 10-20 minutes. And I haven't gone back and listened back because I don't want to know. Normally, I chat gibberish when I'm at that point of no return. But yeah, happens more in afternoons it does morning, so we're pretty safe today. Right, we are all ready to rumble. Let's load in and have a look where we're at. So the treacherous Akechi Michihida has been located, and Ashiba Hideyoshi readied his army for attack. It's time for Michihida to pay. So that's where we're at with the main story. And that's where we're against the penultimate person, and that is Akechi Michihida. We are currently 71 hours and 23 minutes in as it stands as well. Thank you for the like, it was much appreciated. As I say, it's about making it make sense more than anything else. Okay, I have no idea why we're here. As I say, I had to end the stream early yesterday because I was all over the place. Oh, I know why we're here. So we got some animus fragments was the reason we were here, to be fair. Now, if we go to objectives, let's have a look. So we've got Michihida down here. We know who he is. And we've got to go and see Lady Nene to work out how to take him down. The horseman, we don't know who he is. That's the final Shinbaku member to take down. End of the story, essentially. But as I say, we've got Yasuke's backstory to do, which means we've now learned about the Templars, which are down here. We've only got a location of 1 to deal with. We've got to speak to someone in Key to learn more about the Kimura Kai. We've still got the students to deal with. Pirate Alliance in Wakasa. We've got the Betrayers to do with. The Betrayers kind of make sense before main story finishes, to be fair. Corrupt Daikan, we've still got 1 of these still to do. He's in Wakasa as well. We may try and get him quite early, actually. The Connoisseur, there's only 1 of him to deal with. And then we've got the Iron Hand Guild over here. We've got the students. Well, we've got the students here, and then we've also got students here as well, which were to do with the Ox. And then the people's missions all around as well. Plus, we've still got recruitment mission to do down here as well for Yagora. I still think we might be missing someone, although I don't know. They may show up. It might just be left empty. And also, No Way has missions to do in Key as well. Key seems to be a big place to go to for backstory, it seems, as it stands. My thinking is Pirate Alliance in Wakasa, I think, is pretty good. I didn't realise there was only one Corrupt Daikan to take care of. I wonder if it's worth taking him down, to be fair. Let's have a look where he is on the map. We can find him fairly quickly. That's probably worth taking down. We've still got other missions to do in Wakasa as well. That's Tamba. We haven't been to Tamba yet. Tamba's a whole area we've not been to. There's been no reason to go there according to the story. That's the thing. That's Yamashiro. Up here is where we need to look. So is a northeastern Sotomo Gate. Sotomo Gate is not there. I can't remember where Sotomo Gate is now. There we go, over here. We have got other missions to do here as well. He feasts in the castle. That's not the right castle. Northeastern. So there's going to be a secondary car. Oh, it's here. We already know where he is. There we go. That's why it's probably worth taking him down, because we know exactly where he is already. Sweet Lies is another mission there. We've got a castle to take down here. I think we'll go and have a look at Sweet Lies first and just see what that mission is. And then I think we head and do these question marks. And I think we take down the Corrupt Daikan first and foremost. And that's a whole group of people then dealt with. I think that's probably not a bad shout, to be fair. Let me just check my little boy's got to school okay. There we go. Yeah, I think Corrupt Daikan makes sense. So, we're going to quickly head there first and foremost. Fast travel to our building over here. It's nice to get things knocked off the board, isn't it? We'll do the Corrupt Daikan with Yasuke as it stands. I don't think it matters who does them, to be fair, because they're hurting the locals anyway. Is there any contracts to add here? No, they're all already active. Port Trader, though, and a statue to find. They're now added to the map. Okay, let's go and see what's going on. I've heard some shouting out here, to be fair. Something's going on over here. What's going on?
Everything hurts. My stomach, my head. What did she do to us?
What is going on?
That man. What happened to him?
After our usual meal, our insides howled and churned like the wind in a storm. He can barely move. She poisoned us.
Do not blame your weak little stomachs on me.
There must be a reason you blame her.
Well, have you not heard the rumors? Oni-yuri, the lone flower. A strange girl living in an abandoned hamlet. She was caught trying to escape from the kitchen. It is plain that she's the cause of this.
That does cast some doubt onto her innocence.
That's not all. She's rotten, like her father. We used to work with him, the cheating bastard.
My father cannot be blamed when you do not know the prices on the market.
He's gone now. An ending deserving of a dog-faced
That's never nice when they're taking the mickey out of her father.
Your father was a pirate?
My father was not a pirate. How could you accuse a poor, defenseless orphan like me?
Orphan or not, nothing
She's playing
matters
games.
when you lie.
Big sister, they wound me.
I don't know.
I was merely trying to find scraps in their revolting kitchen. Please,
I don't trust her.
help prove my innocence.
No, we deal with you now. Punish her.
No, you don't punish her.
Not until we know the truth.
Do what you want, but we will hold her here until you return. We had our meal there, At the room down the road.
We need to find out whether
We'll
she's
be
poisoned
back.
them or not.
The girl seems unpredictable. Are you sure she's telling the truth?
She is quick with words and stands her ground. An interesting one.
And what if she did poison that man?
That is what we will find out.
Okay, we'll stick to Yasuke
I
for
will
the minute.
look for clues in the house.
I'll check around here.
It is an interesting one.
The
I
man
don't-
mentioned eating a meal before the pain started. There might be clues there.
Okay, we'll go to objective board just to get this to mark up. Oh, this is a recruitment mission. Oni-yuri, the skilled orphan girl, used to live by the sea. She specializes in poison. I was just saying there seems to be someone missing. Okay, there's a rumor in Wakasa, a strange girl who wreaks havoc on the lives and stomachs of others. We'll go and do this first and foremost then. I thought there was a gap and I thought we might find someone new. But yeah, I wasn't expecting this to be the thing, what we just found. Okay. So we're going to go to the building she's in, which is over here. And we're going to find poison food. The people were poisoned while having their dinners. We need to go and find out what dinners and what happened, essentially.
I need to take a closer look.
Okay, there's something over here to look at.
The broth bowls are empty. They drank it all.
So they ate everything they possibly could.
The broth was prepared in the kitchen. I should look there.
Kitchen's over here.
The smell, like rotten fish. These radishes are long past ripe. Some of them are missing. Were they cooked?
So radishes are missing for some reason. Maybe possibly cooked.
This must be the broth the men consumed. It does not look right.
Okay, and there's one more thing still to find.
A purple substance. Powder? What is it made from? I have a feeling I should not touch it.
Okay, we're not obviously a poison
I have
master,
everything
so
I need.
we have found evidence of poisoning. But as it's a recruitment mission, it would seem weird if we were about to have her killed for it. I'm assuming she cooked. We still don't know for definite she did. But by the sounds of it, she did. So by the sounds of it, she's guilty. But I don't quite know how that's going to come about recruiting her. So she definitely does seem guilty.
Should have never started working with pirates.
I'm surprised anyone wanted to work with you.
She's very quick-witted, but also I don't trust her face when she talks.
You will be exposed, poisonous rat.
Do you speak to your wife with that mouse? Oh, I forgot. She left you.
So, what did you find?
Only that the broth you ate did not look right.
It might have been tampered with.
Brat, you have been caught. You snuck something into our food,
You
didn't
can't prove that, though.
Admit it.
That kitchen is filthy. The vegetables are rotten and the stench is disgusting. This is not my fault.
Don't trust the words of a pirate's daughter. She poisoned us.
Stop bringing my father into this.
He does keep bringing her
Oni-yuri is
father
not
up.
to blame. The vegetables you ate reek of rot, and your kitchen is disgusting.
Horseshit. It is very clean.
It's definitely
As
not clean.
as your outhouse. Are you done with your foolishness? I have better things to do. Thank you, big sister samurai. You've been a big help to me. But our paths end here.
Do they now?
Goodbye.
We know it's...
You will not escape mine, rat. Get her.
Okay, we may need to defend her. Maybe not. I don't trust her though. Although she's meant to be recruitable, and because we're playing the story as it should be played according to the writers, in canon mode, will she be
There
recruited
is
or
something
will
odd
she not? I
about
don't know.
Oni-yuri. She acts too sweet, too innocent.
Yeah, she does.
Vegetables were rotten. But what about the powder? What if she really did poison the men?
Even if she did poison them, she did not kill. Only caused mild discomfort.
That's true.
Maybe these men wronged her somehow. Or her father.
A possible pirate. We need to know more before we decide whether to trust her. And before she inflicts mild
That's a good
discomfort
point.
on
If she did
somebody
poison,
else.
she didn't kill him. Just cause them some discomfort.
Let's start digging.
and see what we find.
Yeah, we need more information, really.
Oni-yuri,
Trophy achieved, the Toxin Master.
what are you hiding?
Quest complete, sweet life. Just let him catch up for a second. Who were they attacking? Also, what I didn't realise yesterday, we got a trophy yesterday. And I always put in the blurb when we finish streaming what the trophy was, but I don't look at the trophies not achieved until we finish the main story. So we don't know about Platinum yet. But one of the trophies we achieved yesterday was completed Act 2. I'm assuming it was when we got Yasuke's backstory, by the looks of things. Right, what do we got here? We got Rumors of a Port Trader over there. We want to be... So, return to Oni-yuri is there. We're heading north anyway for the Corrupt Daikan. So we'll do this on the way, it makes sense. What is she hiding? Perhaps more information we gain from the girl herself. We need to go and speak to her, really. So we'll head to this question mark here first, and then we'll head north. It's where we want to be heading anyway. There's a big snowstorm in it as well, which isn't helping. We can talk to someone here. Who's this?
How can you believe that snake? Trusting a pirate's daughter.
Do you know where Oni-yuri lives?
Ever since her father passed, Oni-yuri has been a recluse. She lives alone in an abandoned fishing village.
Okay.
We will find her.
Alone in an abandoned fishing village. There is meant to be a bridge to get across here. That's further down. Yeah, interesting. She's one of those that the way she talks and says stuff, I don't trust her. But at the same time, it's just a trust thing more than the way she talks. It's not much more than that. Okay, so this question mark here was a shrine. So we can take that off. We'll head through the shrine, over the bridge, and then Oni-yuri's there. And then after that, north for the Corrupt Daikan as well. Depending on the Oni-yuri quest, we may swap to No Way for the Corrupt Daikan. Nothing to do here by looks of things. But at least we've got the question mark now moved, at least we know what's there. Yeah, interesting. Oh, okay, so she lives down here. Abandoned fishing village, supposedly, all on her own.
A fishing hamlet, long abandoned.
Scorched hamlet.
Oni-yuri lives here, alone.
Who are these two? If she lives here alone, why are there two people here?
So when she steps out, it'll be a nice surprise. Good idea.
Let's talk to them. We can brutal assassinate, but I think we should talk first.
To her father? Serves him right, pirate scum.
They're trying to play tricks on her.
Does Oni-yuri have a protector?
What do you want, huh?
I do not want trouble.
Come on, leave. Prepare you before we kill you. Right, where is she? Where's the front door? Here.
Oh, it is you.
It is us. Let's talk to Oni-yuri.
Do they bother you often?
I'm used to it. They play childish pranks, but I always take back what is mine.
You are brave to live here on your own.
Thank you. It is necessary when one lives all by their lonesome. Staying alone can be difficult, but the sounds of the waves reminds me of my father.
They remind me of a different time. A different life.
A good life?
Some memories are good, but the bad ones come back in the night.
Memories are both a blessing and a curse. Why have you come here, samurai? Did those stupid men send you?
No, they
Those
didn't.
men are selfish, dirty rats who betrayed my father.
I came to keep an eye on you.
I'm fine, though they have been stealing from me. I want to retrieve what they have taken.
The ones who are outside, what did they take?
Items of value.
Curious to how
trouble
we
I
recruit her
live
from
with.
this.
Can you help me?
Did you not say you could handle them?
But you are so much stronger. They take what they steal back to a warehouse in their camp. Thank you.
She's thanking us before us agreeing to do so. So we need to retrieve her bag. Let's have a look where we're heading. It's not going to tell us, we have to figure it out ourselves. So, Eastern Sosomo Gate, which is here. It is in the seaport. I reckon this is the seaport here, isn't it? I would guess. Churasiga Seaport. It's going to be... I think it's there. Let's send a scout to make sure. Yeah, there we go. So, she wants us to head back there. That's fine. Before we do that, though, we might as well up this northern side. I think we should go for the Corrupt Daikan, as already this far north. And then we can come back and retrieve her bag and do the other bits here. And we've got a castle to do as well. So we'll stick as Yasuke for the minute. Let's go and deal with the connoisseur first and foremost. I think we know he's in a castle, so we're gonna have to take down the castle anyway. There's the final Corrupt Daikan, so that's them done. Then we'll go and figure out what this question mark is first. But yeah, we will retrieve her stuff, but I think we'll hold off until we've done other things north of here first. Shoot, this doesn't say there's anything in here. It's all boarded up, actually. Right, we have got a question mark up here. This may not be wise to try and run through the forest, to be fair to you. I don't know, he's not going to get up there, is he? Oh, he actually climbed it. I thought he wouldn't make it. In fact. Okay, question mark. Okay, there's a camp there. Is that the question mark by any chance? Potentially. That's Kanagasaki Castle. Okay, so he's there. He isn't in the castle, which he thought he would be. No, he is. He feasts in the... Oh, they must be all connected. We've got 4 Daisho to deal with there as well, plus the Corrupt Daikan to deal with. Okay, that's interesting. I wasn't expecting that, but it's all connected as well. That also means alarms, doesn't it? Okay, we've got to find a way in, obviously. What we should do is swap weapons for Yasuke. Objectives have changed. Let's have a look at this. What's changed? Oh, it's just the recruitment mission has changed. There we go. Then we changed to bow for Yasuke. When did we gain new weapons? Oh, we gained a new Naginata there. We'll stick. Thing is, with Yasuke, you've always got to have. You've always got to have a katana on. It's part of him, isn't it? Now, I was thinking of using one of our teppos, but again, we may want to be quiet for as long as we can here. There's a few guards there. I don't know the best way of getting in here. Obviously, if we had no way, we could sneak in. I wonder if actually we should sneak in. Let's swap to Noe and try and sneak in, I think. As we've got the Daikan to do as well here. I think we've got a better chance of getting to him. Rather than setting all the alarms off and dealing with all that trouble. We'll try and do it as Noe to start with. I don't know if we've got any gear for her to change. She's got a new mask. Oh, that's actually better. The Tool Specialist mask is better than the one we're using. Okay, mastery points we're going to need to spend 5. Tools. Affliction build-up isn't a big deal. Louder chimes. Kunai assassination, let's do that. That'll make her kunai even stronger. hopefully means that we can take out people a bit easier. Okay, we want to be as quiet as we can here for as long as we can. Ideally. I know generally we mess this up and we get seen, but I'm hoping we can avoid that this time. Right. I'm not overly worried about the day show first and foremost. I think our focus needs to be Corrupt Daikan first and foremost, which is all the way over there. I'm not overly worried. In fact, I don't think we should be going up in this area. I think we should head further around. Corrupt Daikan first and foremost, then the day show afterwards. If we get a day show or two on the way, fine, but the focus I think should be the Daikan first and foremost. Let's see, here's our target. Viewpoint will be handy as well. Open gate over this way. Right, we've got a few guards here. There's a day show there. They're sparring. There's another day show there as well. No corrupt Daikan as it stands though. Okay. Where do we need to get to? I don't know if I'm going to make it blend in before we get seen here. Ah, Corrupt Daikan is actually over there. Ah, that's quite handy. Well, I've just seen where the Corrupt Daikan is. So potentially we can deal with him. We need to get up there, really. Without being seen, ideally. Right, full assassination on the day show. That's one day show down then. That's one down already. And we've leveled up to 46 as well, even better. That actually worked out a lot better than I was expecting there. Thank you for the like, but also much appreciated. Patrick, good morning, how are you? I'm not too bad this morning, thank you. Definitely tell the difference of changing medication and stuff. I'm in a lot of pain this morning, but we'll manage. Okay. There's a rope here. I need to change what we're holding. I need a tanto for double assassination. Hang on, is that a tanto there? That's a katana, so we need a tanto, otherwise we can't do double assassinations. I think that's better. Yeah, that's better. Right, Corrupt Daikan's here. So it's the final one we need to take down. I can do a double here.
You signed up so you wouldn't have to pay Lord Riku's tax too, huh?
Yes.
Hang on, let's move back.
But if I knew what awaited us, I wouldn't have. We were ordered to raid another daimyo's storehouse.
It's not giving us a choice of a double.
Only 3 of us returned.
Lord Riku doesn't care. The food goes straight to his table, and we get none of it.
I wanted a double assassination here. It's not giving us the option. So it's got to be that assassination followed by that assassination. So that should be the final Daikan, Corrupt Daikan dealt with. Is that the viewpoint there as well? Where's the, oh no, the viewpoint's, that wasn't the Corrupt Daikan. I thought that was because they had a blue circle with them, but they didn't for some reason. Oh, exactly, it takes a bit. E-Player, good morning, how are you? Thank you for the like, was much appreciated. Yeah, it's because we're coming off one high strength painkiller and upping another one. Obviously, that change isn't quite balanced. That's the thing. So the person who had the little mark around him wasn't the connoisseur, the Daikan. That's the chest, I'm assuming, for taking down all the day show. While we're here, we could see a second day show here. Let's try and deal with them while we're here. as I say, we're not focused fully on the day shows, but while we're here, if we can take them down, it makes sense to do so. Obviously, the idea is don't get seen. There we go, he's down as well. As long as we don't get seen here, it's all gravy. There's another day show there. I wasn't actually going to focus on the day shows, but they're kind of showing up. One over there. Where's the one down there? Okay, okay. I wasn't going to take him down yet, but it seems that's the way it's going. I'm okay. Yeah, I'm not brilliant pain wise, but other than that, we're okay. Thanks for asking. Right, they're going to probably figure out what happens to the belt. Anyone else down here? There's some treasure in there. Got a guy over there. I think we try and get to that day show and take him down. We're too high up to do that any other way. We're okay there. I was trying to roll with that one, but didn't quite make that one work. Right, it's him down as well. Ah, scouts can smuggle these out. If the ability to take down the day shows here, we may as well do it while we're here. I was thinking we'll hold off, but there's a big treasure in there by the looks of things. I'm thinking we may as well do it while we're here, to be fair. I haven't, to be fair. A few people suggested it, but I haven't tried it, no. I'm kind of one of these people that's a bit averse to putting things in my body. I don't particularly like taking painkillers. Like before the accident, I didn't even take painkillers for headaches. And even now, I'm kind of don't like having to take them, to be fair. But yeah, it's been suggested a few times. And I probably should give it a go, to be fair. Right, we defeat the Samurai Day Show for that chest. I kind of thought that was the case, to be fair. Right, if we can get up here. There's a day show there. Now, if I assassinate him, I reckon I'm going to get seen by these people. If I jump down. Ah, we have to jump. We can't assassinate with kunai.
There's someone out there.
Well, he's down. I'm out of them. As long as no one's set an alarm off, we're okay. If someone sets an alarm off, then we have a problem. The idea was to not be seen, but... Okay, let's move. As long as the alarm hasn't gone off, we're okay. I've got a feeling the alarm's going to go off in a second, though. May have got away with it. They are looking for us, that's a given. May have got away with it. I'm hoping we have, without the alarm going off as well. Someone's seen us because they're shooting arrows at us. I saw a treasure. I only came in here because I saw a treasure. Okay, I can't see anyone going for the alarm at least. We have taken down one alarm as well. They're looking for us, which is fine. I think we may have got away with that. Kunai wise, we've got two. We're seeing the bodies that we kind of left. Okay, we're going to ignore that day show for the minute, I think. Then let's focus on why we're here, and that is the Corrupt Daikan, the connoisseur. while we know that they've nearly seen us, we'll keep moving forward them. Right, tools recharged. Right, let's focus on the other person, the one we're after. We can swing across. Right, let's scout out this bit then. See what we've got to deal with here. Corrupt Daikan is our focus, and that because the final Daikan needing taken care of. And he's somewhere here. That's all we kind of know, really. Crazy Iceman, good morning. How are you? You sleep apnea study. Oh, nice. Well, at least you're finally having it. Use high surface CBD. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's something I thought about. I just never really went for it. As I say, it's always that fear. Okay. Both of those down. Right, we use the grass to get a bit closer here. We don't know where the Corrupt Daikan is. It's here somewhere. There's a Daisho here as well. So it'd be worth taking him down, I think. Someone's just seen me. Ah, that's not good. Didn't want to be seen. May have got away just in time there without causing too much of a ruckus. Okay, I think we got away with that a little bit. They were a little bit alerted, but we just kept moving. No alarms, which is good. Right, where is the Daikan? That's our target. Once he's dealt with, we'll deal with the Daishos. Okay, looks like our target is over there, where the little blue marker is. That's where we're heading. Right, we have got a guy here. Okay, there are people coming to look around here. Obviously, we did cause a little bit of trouble below. In fact, there's quite a few coming to look. I'm going to try and stay on the roof for a minute then. There's the connoisseur. There he is. That's the final Corrupt Daikan we need to take down to finish them off.
There is no escape.
Trying to take some of these soldiers down just to limit the numbers. But yeah, that's him there. Might have to wait till some of this calms down, I think.
I think I might look elsewhere.
Show your face. Enemies are about.
Another one down. Kunai, I've got 2 left. Obviously, to assassinate him, we're going to probably get seen doing it. But I think if we can just let some of these calm down first. Daisho leaving. Daisho's leaving.
I'm here to avenge.
Okay. Are they leaving or they're staying? What are they doing? We've got no kunai left. But if the Daisho comes up, we can drop down on him. I'd like him to come up. Just around this kind of area here. And maybe we can jump down. No, he's not going there. Okay. I know he is. I moved too soon. We got him though. Moved a little bit too soon there, but we got him. So one more Daisho left to take care of. That's all our kunai back. Yeah, one more Daisho. We know where he is. That's not an issue. It's now a case of taking down the connoisseur. Now, this needs to be done time-wise, or timing-wise, pretty quick, I think. There is a guard kind of in quite an awkward place we might have to deal with. Can I not get up there? There we go. Now there is a guard here we've got to be careful of. Sat there. There's a chest in here as well, which we might as well grab while we're here. That was quite a big corner assassination. She dragged him out as well. But we got him. Okay, new armor for Noe. Right. Corrupt Daikan is there. Can we take him down with kunai? We can. It's a bit of a waste to do a kunai assassination. To be honest, it's not really one of the best assassinations, is it? These are civilians, they're not soldiers. I kind of want to get him down quick and then assassinate him with, I don't know, a normal assassination. Kunai just seems a bit of a waste, and yes, we could do it. I just don't know if it's a bit of a waste of an assassination that way. Whereas like a proper assassination like that works really well, I think. But I don't know if I can get close enough to do it. Because I was spooking the minute I take him down. That's the thing. Right. I think, although it's a bit of a lazy assassination, I think we just take him down.
That's the Corrupt Daikan dealt with. I must tell Kuma.
There we go. All the Daikan are now taken care of. Final one is now eliminated. No gold in there. I'm just looking to see if there's anything to pick up around here. There's something in here. Oh, we got a note here. What's the note? By order of Lord Endo Riku, the following Ashigaru are to be sent on the provisions collecting raid in 7 days' time. Kinji, Yuro, Kaoru, Jun, and Taro. It was raised to Lord Riku's attention that, based on reports of enemy resistance, the troop would likely not survive. He did not relent. The order stands to see to it that it's followed. Command of the guard, Yoshi Katsuhiko. Hiko. Okay. We got a load of people just investigating out here. No, I think we're okay. Right, we know we've still got one day show to take care of. We're aiming for him next. Didn't deal with him quick enough there. There he goes down. Trying to deal with him quickly. Oh, viewpoint. I forgot about the viewpoint actually. Viewpoint's up here. Is there a guard up here? No, and I completely forgot about the viewpoint, to be fair. Let's grab the viewpoint while we're here. Too focused on the Daikan. We need to look at the board as well for the Daikan. So that is the Daikan taken care of. So that should be a whole quest line complete now. Although nobody says she needs to tell something. We need to go and tell the person who told us to kill him. Okay, let's have a look around and see if there's anything new around us. We're quite far north on the map, so I'm not too sure how much new stuff there'll be this kind of area. I wouldn't expect too much, to be fair. No, I don't think anything really showed up, to be honest. We'll let the map catch up. So the mission here is to go and tell Kuma we took down all of the Corrupt Daikan. We've got a house nearby, so we can do that fairly quickly, to be fair. Let's deal with what we're dealing with here first and foremost, and that is we may as well take down the final day show that's here, and that's this castle complete then. And then we can fast travel, hand the mission in properly, swap character, go and do this other mission for the new recruitment person. think that's a good way of doing things. Okay, I think we got 2 people. Is it 1 person there? It is 1 person. Okay, not sure why he was on his own there. Okay, where did the day show go back to? I think it's far. He's in the far area, isn't he? I think. There's 2 people in that building there. We can ignore them. There is a guard there. There was a guard there. Okay. Swing across to the branch over here. Making our way back this way. As I say, we've just got 1 day show to take care of, and then that's this place completely done. And I think he's still going to be all the way over here, isn't he? He was over there last time. I think he's still there. Because we took down the one that come and investigate us. The alarm's already gone from there. I think... Oh, there he is. We can see him now. He's over there. Right, we need to find the best way of doing this. Again, I don't want a big fight. If we can take him down without being seen, brilliant. Previous Assassin's Creed Mirage Assassin. First person you killed. I can't think who the first person you killed is, to be fair, on the Mirage now. Was it not a very good assassination? I just feel like an assassination should be you and the blade, one-on-one. Obviously, we didn't do that. But then, it depends on the circumstance, doesn't it? Some of the best assassinations are the ones where you've done them through paintings and things. On the previous games, some of them assassinations were incredible. Right, there's 3 guards here, because there's 1 through there as well. Let's take care of this one first and foremost. Mainly because I don't want these to cause us issues. Take him down there with the kunai. Him assassinate. When that works, when you can do that double like that, it works so well. Right, Daisho is there. We just need some height, ideally. Someone's spotting us. Where are you spotting us from? Didn't see anyone. Okay, we can get down here and up this scaffolding into some bushes that are here. We know where the chest is. We need to go and grab once this is done. That was a lovely double assassination in the end. They nearly saw us coming in. Daisho is down. And that's the final Daisho taken care of as well. So let's now go and grab the chest. That's the reward for doing so. And then we can get out of here. And we can hand in the Daikan mission. Most of the enemy are now taken care of, so we shouldn't have too much trouble. Chester after is in... Where did you arrive? You weren't there before. Chester after is in here. But yeah, that wasn't too bad. I think we did quite well to take down the castle like that, to be fair. There we go. That is Kangasaki Castle complete. We'll have a look at all the rewards in a second. Let's get out of here first. I think we did that really well as well. I think we took it down in a decent way. No Way was definitely the right choice, I think. I was going to say, can I just jump over? No, she won't just jump over, annoyingly. Well, maybe able to from the... Yeah, there we go. Roll to avoid damage. Okay, we're far enough away now for that to be done. So, we can go and hand in the Corrupt Daikan. We don't need to come this far north again, as far as I'm concerned. That's everything they're done. Weird objectives. Corrupt Daikan should be here. Endo Riku. Endo Riku is a cruel glutton who derives sick pleasure from feasting in front of his starving, destitute subjects. And essentially, what he was doing when we killed him, he was eating in front of people that had no food and were starving. His hubris consumed him in the end, slain in front of the very subjects to whom he flaunted his might. Okay, we are going to go and hand in this mission. I did see it on the map. I didn't actually see. There we go. Corrupt Daikan mission there. I don't know where it is on the actual list. No, wrong button. But at least we'll quickly go and hand this in, and then that's a fully mission line complete. Then we'll head back and try and do the recruitment as planned. I don't think it matters who hands it in. We'll stick as no way to hand it in. Then we'll change to Yasuke for the recruitment mission. I think that'll be the plan. But at least, yeah, it's another group of people taken care of in Wakasa. Pirates still to deal with. It's just trying to get as much other stuff done, isn't it, at the minute? Okay, we've got supplies. Browse contracts in case anything new to have on. New gear vendor defined. And a Kofun. Then they'll be on the maps. Right, gear-wise. We obviously picked up some gear from doing that. Map updates there. So, let's have a look. Katana-wise, we didn't gain a katana. That's a Tanto anyway. New Kushigama. The problem with Kushigama, it's a brilliant weapon. But we've been using the katana a little bit now with No Way. And I really like the katana. The downside to katana is obviously... Why is that restricted? It's picking the right ones, but the Tanto has to be on, mainly because you can't do a double assassination without it. We were using the Serene Katana of Malice. We picked up a Toxic Katana of Truth. We'll go from Malice to Truth, shall we? Gives us more health, posture's a bit lower, but everything else is up. So let's swap weapon there. And we gained armor for her as well. Hung the first. Oh, that's true. Yeah, it wasn't a true assassination, was it? Disguised servant. Okay, we lose health, gain critical damage, vulnerable damage is up. Not by much though, 0.1. Damage of tools goes up to 11.7. I don't think it's worth the change. We did upgrade gear not too long ago as well, but it's already no good to us. I think we keep what we've got, to be fair. Yasuke, we'll have a look at Yasuke with his weapons and gear and they've picked up when we go to him, when we change him in a minute. Mastery points we picked up 7. Tool wise, we're kind of maxed out now. We haven't maxed out kunai. What's this? Kunai can no longer break. Okay, so they can be retrieved indefinitely. We'll take that one. Increase kunai damage. Kunai are overpowered by far. The amount of damage we can now do with kunai is mad. We've got 1 point to spend. We'll hold that off for the minute. We'll access storage. We're carrying a lot of weapons on us as no way, so we're going to quickly get rid of some of these and store them. I have an issue. I don't break any weapons down, so I'm starting to store everything. The only weapon we upgrade is the latest legendary weapon. But we're kind of upgrading weapons every 3, 4, 5 levels. We're not really doing it as we go. Okay, that's that. We'll keep the 2 of those. And then we'll get rid of these Tantos. There hasn't been a point where we haven't been able to pick stuff up because we carry too much, but that's because we try and deposit stuff fairly regularly, to be fair. But I saw how many armors we were carrying. I thought, oh, we better get rid of a few of those just in case. I don't know what the limit is, how many you can carry before it says no more picking up. I'm assuming it's not very much. We also need to save, surely. Yasuke does need to do this really as well. But we'll just stick to Noe for the minute. But as I say, we've not broken down a single piece of weaponry so far. I don't really plan to be fair. Okay, we're good to go. So let's go and hand in the mission. At least I didn't even look what the rewards were, to be fair. But we'll go and hand in the mission and see what we gain for it. There's probably a sword or something. Hopefully Yasuke, not Noe. Otherwise we're checking her equipment again. Let's go and hand this in. Should be all the Corrupt Daikan taken care of. This was the guy whose master was killed, who used to run the village, essentially. I didn't trust him when we first met him. But then he sent us on a mission to kill the Corrupt Daikan. So, I don't know. Let's speak to Kuma.
That look in your eyes. The Daikan are dealt with, aren't they?
The people are free from their greed and corruption.
One sword, where a dozen others would have failed. Remind me never to offend you. I am grateful for what you have done to help Lady Oichi. But there is someone else who wishes to speak with you.
Someone else?
This way, please.
Who wants to speak to us?
Lady Nene.
Naue of Iga. I know of your league and your mission. I want to thank you personally for freeing Lady Oichi from the shackles of the Daikan. They were ruthless in their methods, but so were you. And with that, you have made straight the way.
I understand. You used us to achieve your own ends. What are they? What were you planning?
While Lord Hideyoshi takes to the field of war, the other matters of the realm fall to me. What you have won here is information on how to steward it. Which tax practices failed, and which work. Sword hunts, land surveys, tools which in the hands of weak men will harm, not help. But in the right hands...
All that power to control in a single pair of hands can be a danger to the people.
Is what you do different? Your league shapes the course of an entire land.
She's got a point.
With a single blade in the dark. The land under one sword. Lord Nobunaga's dream. He lies dead, but the dream persists. An ember sailing through the dark. The house of Hashiba Hideyoshi intends to catch that flame.
Promise me. Promise me that this path will not echo Nobunaga's cruelty. Or his blood-soaked ambition.
The people and I owe you a great deal of thanks. My attendants will see to your recompense. I take my leave.
So behind Kuma's question or task to kill the Daikan, Lady Nene was behind it all. So that is the Corrupt Daikan complete. Interesting that Lady Nene was really behind it and not Kuma. I did say I didn't trust Kuma, to be fair. So that should be... What changed? Something changed here. We're going to meet with Lady Nene to work out that one. Although I know we just met Lady Nene, but that wasn't the reason for meeting her. Daikan are down. Where's the person? It says there's something here, I just can't see it. I know about that one, obviously. Where is it? That Lady Oichi. Oh, there we go. Kuma's mission's now disappeared. Yeah, so that is job done. We did gain some awards for Yasuke for that one. Can we speak to him now? No. So Lady Nene was behind the mission to kill the Corrupt Daikan. We do need to speak to her in relation to the penultimate person we're taking on. We still haven't been to Tambi yet either. Curious when we're going to head there. Okay. We're going to swap to Yasuke now. We've got a couple of missions to do. We've got this one, which is the recruitment mission. Oni-yuri. We'll find the port trader while we're there as well. We have got to take down this at some point as well. But we'll change to Yasuke just because we've just done that with No Way. So we always change characters as much as we can. And the recruitment mission's kind of fallen to Yasuke anyway. So that's our focus. And as I said, we've still got pirates to take down in Wakasa. I wasn't expecting a recruitment mission, to be fair. The fact we've now got one means there's things we need to look at and do as we go. We will need to look at Yasuke's gear. I don't think there's any contracts to do here. No, they're both on the list as well. Nothing true feel. Okay, storage is over here as well. We'll wait for that. So, we gained some new stuff for Yasuke, so we need to have a look at this. Katana, his main port of call. No new one there. Bow. Okay, he gained a new Kanobo. The Barnacle Mallet. And that's all he gained there. He gained new helmet. The Master Archer headband. Okay, we lose a little bit of health, gain critical chance, we gain adrenaline gain. Slow down time on headshots every 8 seconds is the Master Archer. You'd expect it to have something that helps us take people down quicker with archery, but it doesn't, unfortunately. It's not as good as what we're wearing, so we'll leave that off. Trinket. Again, we lose a massive amount of health, to be fair. So we'll stick to what we've got there. And mastery points, he has got 8 to spend, so let's quickly spend these 8 points. We have been using the bow more for silenced attacks more than anything else. Increased critical damage, large quiver, there we go, and carry more arrows, it's always handy to have. Increased damage of headshots, we do try and aim for the head as much as possible. Do both of those, so hopefully now we'll be able to get some one-shot kills a little bit easier. I haven't really used a lot of these skills that we've got. Slows time rounding for 10 seconds while aiming. Got to try and remember to use that one really. And what other one have we got added? Retreating shot. Shoot arrows at 4 arrows at the closest enemy. I don't think there's anything else we can actually put on, to be fair. No, they're the only 2 skills we can have. Okay, we'll get rid of gear in a second, so our focus for Yasuke for the minute is we want to go and retrieve the bag for Oni-yuri. I think that will include a fight, and that's part of a recruitment mission. We'll grab the undiscovered location and the port trade at the same time, so both of those are done. And before we do that, let's quickly access storage. I'd say I think even in yesterday's stream we upgraded legendary gear then, and already it doesn't last long before it's no good. We're now level 46. We probably won't upgrade gear again until 50, I would say, mainly because you kind of get enough of other gear to use. It doesn't matter so much, to be honest. Oh, Animus, good shout, Crazy Iceman, and we need a chuck of saving as well. Let's get rid of all this stuff. The amount of stuff we've got in storage is probably a lot. Okay, Tefo's done. Armor wise, there we go. And then armor here, get rid of the lower ones. Like that one. There we go. We'll keep them too. Trinkets. There we go. That's him all sorted. Crazy Iceman's right though. We need to swap the Animus over to. It was already on Yasuke. We hadn't changed it, so it's already on Yasuke. To be fair, I don't think you gain many points unless you do look at what you need to do for some of the Animus projects, I don't think we really gain many points anyway. If we go to the Animus quickly, these are what he wants us to complete. There's only 2 on here. They don't reset for another day and 5 hours. Stabilize the tournament, I don't know what that is, and purge corrupt entity. They are on the map somewhere, but really we don't really bother them. The only thing we did have yesterday, something showed up yesterday we don't know how to deal with. We won't let us for the minute. I did upgrade quiver, didn't I? There we go. I knew I upgraded the quiver, so yeah, there was something that showed up yesterday that we can't deal with, although we went there to try. There. We're going to collect 5 shards. Shadows of our life. That's an Animus thing, but it wouldn't allow us to touch it or do anything with it yesterday. I think we've got to find 5 random shards or something first. It just kept saying progress more in story, to be fair. Right, let's go and get the bag back. That's our focus for the minute. Get the recruitment done. I'm guessing we're not allowed in there. Okay, that's the seaport. Well, that will be the question mark on the map, I'm guessing. Yeah, there you go, seaport's done. Now, I'm guessing we're not allowed in. That would be correct. We are Yasuke. We do generally just walk through the front door, to be fair. So we'll just walk through the front door.
The warehouse must be here.
You're better than me.
My headshots do more damage. To be fair, silent arrows generally do more damage as well, I've noticed. Can't get a headshot.
I need to stay alert here.
But I can there. We alerted someone, heard someone say, what was that? There's another person. Come down as well. Let's head up to see if we can get some height and see if we can have a proper look around. I don't know how many enemies are in this camp. Obviously we're only here to retrieve the bag.
I am here.
I don't know if anyone else has noticed, but Yasuke won't kill anyone with the back to him. He has to be able to see them, so he makes sure they know he's there. He kind of gets them to turn around. Right, 2 over there as well. Oh, I missed. That was the roof. There goes down. We'll need more arrows shortly. I think that's most people taken care of, bar the 2 over there, and anyone in the buildings we can't see.
Nothing stands out as yet.
I think we've actually dealt with everyone, bar them 2. Get down. I am here. Yeah, that's his way of making sure they face him before he kills them. It's something that I don't know if anyone else has noticed, but yeah, he won't kill people with their backs to him. Has to be facing him. So I think it's quite a cool thing with Yasuke. It's the honor side, isn't it? Okay, I don't know if there's anyone in here, because obviously we haven't got Noe's way of looking. What do we got here?
This bag must be Oni-yuri's.
Bag of stolen goods.
It is full of purple flowers, like the powder in the kitchen.
She poisoned them men. We know she did. We know not to trust her. Another guy there. Okay. We might as well loot this place while we're here. Epic Naginata of Swiftness. That's for Yasuke. But yeah, while we're here, we may as well do everything we can. Arrows. Always good to refill arrows. I think there's still 2 people up there, and that's it. Something in this building here.
Nothing stands out as
and then we're done. There we go. New armor for Yasuke. We'll have a look at that in due course. Well, that was both of them taken care of. Anything in there? Oh, they're torturing people. Civilian. I'm trying not to hurt the civilian. It's a bit difficult when he's right there, though. These are civilians they had tied up. We'll just save the civilians then. Setting sail soon. Listen up, the holds are nearly at capacity with slaves. Screw those Akechi bastards and their silver bars. We'll set sail in the morning. I'm off to the ship. Make final preparations. Nikolo. I wonder if that's linked to the pirates we need to take down. That's what I would guess it's linked to. So I think we've saved the people. Not that I think we'll be thanked for doing so. I don't think they're likely to give us any information, as normally would do. Okay. Well, at least we've cleared the seaport. We've got locate the port trader, which is here to do. Mainly because it's just a rumour that we're given. We might as well clear it off the map. It'll take a second or so to do. Just got to find him. Where I heard them making a noise. I wonder why they were doing it. Port trader. It's disappeared off, so he's just here. He may have something that's for collectible for one of the other missions. Sometimes he does, sometimes he don't. Let's have a look at what is in the shop. Rations, arrows. No, nothing really worthwhile taking.
I will come back another time.
There we go.
Tell your friends.
So, he is now done. We want to head back down to Oni-yuri. We've got her the bag that she said was stolen from her. We want to head back there, really. And then from there, we come back and do the castle. Is my thinking, and then this bit's done. Unless obviously her mission leads us elsewhere, and then we decide where we go. We've still got all this up here. What's this? The soldier we need to help over there, plus the whole area to look at. I'm pretty sure we had pirate locations as well for the one or two of the four that we need to kill. That's a statue. It's over here. Defeat the Samurai Daisho. Okay, it's a castle there that we know of then. Right, let's head back to her. We can't fast travel there, annoyingly, because there's no way of doing so. We know that she poisoned the men. It was guaranteed that she had done so. Obviously, we've defended her, made sure she got away with it. She didn't kill them though. So I suppose in one way, defending her wasn't that bad because she didn't kill them. But we know she poisoned them, despite her claiming innocence. But it's how Yasuke is going to deal with that now, because he's now figured it out because of what we just found, the powder in the bag. He now knows that she poisoned them. So there is a chance, because of we're playing the canon story, that we don't recruit her, and this will be the reason why, because of what he knows. It'll be interesting to see how this goes as Yasuke. Obviously, we could do this as Noe, and it may be a completely different kettle of fish if we were Noe for this. But we started the mission with Yasuke as the protective samurai, so we may as well finish it as him. We've already lost out recruiting one person. Admittedly, wasn't quite our fault. He did blow himself up. So I'm curious to how this goes, because we don't really dabble too much in poison. I know the katana that we've used on Yasuke a fair bit had poison on it. But it was the best weapon we had at the time. We don't really bother too much with poison, where she is meant to be a poison master. Or master of poison, I don't know how you'd say it, to be fair. She had people bothering her before as well, they've all gone away. Doesn't mean they won't come back though. Is that something over there, or is that just a fire? I think it's a fire. Right, let's go and speak to her and see what she has to say. Now Yasuke knows the truth as well.
You're back.
But we've reclaimed her bag.
These flowers, you used them to poison the broth, did you not?
You know what they are?
Their color is the same as the powder we found in the kitchen. You could have killed those men.
They spread lies about my father and got him killed. I was nice enough not to kill them.
I
To the point.
understand why you did it.
They deserved worse.
Potion Master, yeah.
And my father was not a pirate, although he was killed by one. A bloodthirsty and cruel man.
So who killed your father?
Got sick and will suffer for the rest of his days at Amico Estate.
So she made the person who killed her father get sick.
Meanwhile, I live here all alone, occupying the time with my interests.
If you insist on being alone, no one else can hope to get close. It is a lonely path.
What do you know about loneliness? I can deal with my own pain.
There are too many questions. I need to find the man who killed Oni-yuri's father.
Okay, there we go. We need to find... Wasn't me. We need to find the people that killed her father to really learn more about her. So the recruitment mission is still live. We haven't messed it up. Well, we can't mess it up, to be fair. But it is still live. So, Northern Lake Surigata, which I think... That's Lake Surigetsu there. Because it lives in the Amico Estate. Do we know where that is? Ruga Base there. Oh, it's there. Okay. We can buy a house nearby. There we go. We have a house nearby. I'm guessing he's here. Let's dispatch a scout. There we go. So we know where we're going now. And we can fast travel nearby. Which I think we may as well do. What I wanted to quickly check whilst we're here is that is a fire over there. It's nothing more than that. But is there anything nearby? Because we haven't really looked around it. There's a cave with something inside it. This piqued my interest. We haven't actually looked around this area. So there may be something around here we might miss if we're not careful. I.e. a chest. Critical chance for stationary engraving. Anything else in here? Doesn't look like it. But yeah, always worth a look at these random areas that you may leave alone if you're not careful. But yeah, nothing else here it seems. We do try and check all the little bits and nooks and crannies just in case. Okay, we know where we're going. We might as well fast travel there. It makes more sense to do so. We have a building now. And Yasuke is the one doing this mission. So we'll continue on as Yasuke. And see what we can find. Is she telling the truth? Did she poison the person who killed her father? Was her father a pirate? Was he not? Hopefully, this potential pirate can tell us the truth. This isn't much of a house, is it? This is kind of like a little cave. It's unusual. Don't need to decline. That's all done. Okay. Always making sure they're always on. It is a cave. It's a kind of cave hideout. Bit different. And you've got a bell ringing here. This is one of the shinobi bells, I think. Okay, the estate is just there. I don't know if we're just allowed in to walk up to the guy and talk to him. Hopefully we can. She did claim that she made him sick for the rest of his days. So I don't quite know how that's going to go. We should tread with care. Okay, he's half health, so her saying that he's really sick makes sense.
How are you feeling? No.
Oni-yuri's here.
Samurai? What are you doing here?
You will both die.
I don't want to kill him, but I haven't got a choice, I don't think.
Are you a protector? I pity you.
I didn't have a choice. He was attacking us, so we had to defend ourselves. Oh, he's not dead, though.
Oni-yuri, the pirate's daughter.
Everyone says her father was a pirate.
Is
She
this
says he
about
wasn't.
revenge? Pathetic. Your father must be so proud. His daughter, walking in his footsteps.
Pirate or not, my father had a saying. When the wolves are sleeping, be the prey who lies awake. Good night, and sweet dreams.
We weren't stopping to get revenge then, were we?
This man was a samurai. Your father was a pirate.
I was ill. My body was cold, but my head burned. When my father took care of me, this cruel man abused that vulnerability. I've been inflicting toxins on this man while he sleeps. He has been dying slowly, just as he left my father to bleed. Everyone thought my father a bad man, but he did it all to provide for me.
You have lied from the start.
She has lied,
It
yeah.
does not matter. I made him suffer. I made him pay.
I think she's got a few issues.
My father was also taken from me by a cruel man. My village died with him that day. I have fought and won many battles in anger, but I never wanted.
See, no way knows how it feels.
Until I traded that anger for purpose.
I am not a strong big sister. I only feel hate. The waves of anger, they do not stop.
They never do. But they can be used for something else. For good.
My father's death. It was my fault. I do not know how to do what you do.
It is not too late to learn. Let us help you. Let us guide you through this storm. You are not to blame for your father's death. He is still with you. Together. Always.
The Yasuke seems a bit doubtful, to be fair. But no one does know what she's going through.
Oni-yuri, if you will join us.
What do you and your friends do?
We
Kill
bring
people.
Justice and peace to the land. And to ourselves.
Yes. I will join you. Big sister. Samurai.
I think a lot of that
There is a place
recruitment
we call home.
was down to Noe.
Our friends will welcome you there.
Oni-yuri! Friends do not lie to each other. Understand?
Friends. I like that. I will do my best.
I still don't trust her.
She is strong.
I would not say she is weak-minded. I hope we made the right choice.
We can help her. And her Fukiya can help us. Don't worry, I'll make sure she stays on the right path.
Good. Junjiro keeps me busy enough.
Okay, that mission is complete. We'll swap to Noe as we've just done that mission with Yasuke.
I will find you later, Naue.
We're going to go and take down some Daisho. It's a lot easier to do it with her. Gained a few things there. Sweet Revenge is complete. Have a look at the objective board. Her recruitment mission is complete. Where is she? There. Oni-yuri, the skilled orphan girl used to live by the sea. She specialises in poison. We still need to do this one here. We're going to go to Yugoro. He went back home. And we still need to speak to Junjiro as well at some point. But that is our league. It looks like complete now of all the characters. Obviously, Genjo. No, he's... Who was he? Who killed him? Was it Genjo that killed himself? One of these couldn't be recruited. I think it was Ibuki, actually, to be fair. I can't remember. One of these didn't quite make it into the team because of his views. But everyone else did. So, they're still saying there's something showing up here that we haven't done. Where is it? Whenever objective still has a thing above it, it normally means we've missed something. It does, yeah. Aloe recruited. I hadn't let it catch up first. Let's let everything catch up quickly. Still not caught up. Oni-yuri, the poisoner, joined the Kakushiba Iki, calling on her to put enemies to sleep without raising suspicion. That's quite helpful. You can put people to sleep. Right, where is the objective that we're missing? There was an objective somewhere. Down here. What's this? She's part of the Pirate Alliance. Didn't know that. Okay. Oni-yuri, her father was a poisoner, and without intervention, she would have gone down the same path. So Oni-yuri has been spared. We still have 4 more pirates to take care of in the area as well. Noe's got some new equipment we gained a minute ago, so let's have a quick look at that. She gained a new Kushigama, the Lash of Deception. And mastery points, we gained 1. We'll leave that for the minute. Codex, was there something new here? No. He was a pirate, exactly. Okay, so that is done. We're at the estate. Before we go anywhere, actually, so I could see we could loot him. I don't think there's anything else here. Just quickly make sure. This is his house after all. Any lights in his house, or is it all going to stay dark? Stay dark, I think. Okay, nothing in there. Okay, so we clear where we've been. We want to head back up north up to here. We want to defeat the Daisho, 2 of them to take down in here. And that's another job done then. What we'll do, we'll go to our viewpoint over here. As Noe, it's an easy way in. Take down the Daisho, then that's something else cleared. And then we need to, I think, look for these pirates. Will be our focus for the minute. Okay. So the camp is over there. We're looking with 2 Daishos. Only 2 here. So not as many as normal. My guess is they're further in there, to be fair. What's their easiest way in? I thought this would be a bit easier actually to get in from here, but maybe not. I bet that water's cold. Okay, let's try and head to this corner over here and get in this way. What do we got? Civilian. The civilians, that will tell people we're here if we're not careful. There's an alarm as well. Oh no, it's a tree. I thought there's an alarm there, but it's a tree. Okay, I haven't seen a Daisho yet, although there's a white marker there that says possibly and 1 there. I think we go, don't fall down. I think we go high here and see if we can get an vantage point to kind of figure out. Okay, we've got a couple of there to be careful of. Still no Daisho showing up though. Okay. Obviously them over there could be a potential issue if we're not careful here. Is he on his own? Yeah. Okay, we can take him down then at least. Right, we need to find the Daisho. There's an alarm there to be aware of. Right, there's a Daisho that way. It's the alarm we just need to be a bit careful of now. Although we can take it down, but they will investigate, as is now done. Now the new thing. Okay, 2 guards here. How am I moving? I was going to try and get on top of there, but I think we're going to get seen trying to do so if we do. What's that there? I'm guessing that's the chest. Looking at that, I would guess. I might knock that down. If we can do it from here. No, we're too far away. I was going to say, if we can throw a shuriken at it, and just get it knocked down while we're nowhere near, that'd be ideal. Yeah, I think the chest to actually, once the Daisha are down, is in there, would be my guess. He's going to go and tell off the guy who's sleeping, isn't he? Yeah. Okay. Good job it's night time. That'll just make life a bit easier. Right, shuriken at the bell. They will investigate. There we go. Is he the only one? They're not red, but they will. If they will report us if they see us do anything. So it is still worth taking them down. As they're not true civilians. Right, one day show there. We still haven't found the second one though. He's around somewhere. Can't quite see him at the minute, but he is here somewhere. If we can get on the roof to take down that Daisha, I think that will make a difference there. She's seen us. We've got to take her down. They will report us if they get a chance. I think someone's going off to report us. Is there anything in here? Bit of loot. Someone is reporting us, so we need to move. Because they basically will bring a guard this way. Oh, I just called in cats. I didn't mean to call her in. Yeah, that wasn't intentional. I've called in one of our allies accidentally. She's shooting the... And she's trying to take down the Daisho for us. Okay, so that kind of went badly wrong. One Daisho is down. I didn't mean to call her in, to be fair. But there we go. She's taking down the day show. We've been seeing this is going to turn into a bit more of a fight, I think, than we would have liked. We still need one more day show as well. So where is it? There he is. If there's only one alarm, we're going to get away with it because we've taken down the alarm already. I think we're okay, to be fair. Yeah, I think we're going to get away with it. Did not mean to call her in. Yeah, no more alarms. To be fair, calling in our allies is something we don't do enough, I don't think. So let's actually call in our ally on him to take down the last Samurai Daisho. He will assassinate. See, the guard just went down there. Is that his job done? I think you just took down the guard, to be fair. Wasn't quite what we wanted, but there we go. Well, I'm not close enough. They're investigating where our last position was. We're not close enough to take the Daisho down from here. We need to get them closer, I think. Yeah. We'll be a little bit wary of soldiers around at this point. Unless we can take them down. Where are they? One's there. I did move before I had a chance to get him there. Right, there's a chest in here. We saw that from above. I'm going to close the door for a sec. I think they may come this way. Because they saw us open it. Someone may have heard us open the door, I think. Okay, let's him down. There is more looking now. We have to be a bit wary here. Daisho's there as well. I've got no kunai left. I need to get above, really. And there's only one door in and out of here. I'm not going to fully assassinate. It's not a full assassination. So we couldn't do a full assassination there. Which now means we've got to fight the Daisho. Not what I planned at all. As long as there's no alarm though, it's okay. It means we won't get guardians. Come on, go down. Right, where's the Daisho gone? Oh, he's up there. There he is. We take him. Right, that guy's down. It's just us on the Daisho now. There's another arrow guy trying to hit us. Right, armor's gone though. Watch out for them arrows. Ah, I thought that was a white attack. It wasn't. Ah, arrows caught us there as well. This wasn't as clean as we would have liked this one. Obviously, if we'd managed to take him down without being seen, that would have been better. These guys are lacking armour, so it's a bit easier to take these guys down. I didn't move in time. Oh, nearly killed us there. Oh, he killed me before I killed him. I thought we had him there. Just too much damage. That was a mistake on our part. I don't know where it put us back to. We don't die very often, but occasionally. Thank you for the like, for the much appreciated. Yeah, it's not very often we do get killed, to be fair, but when we do, it's annoying. I'm assuming we've got one Daisho still to take care of, yeah. That's a shame. Right, we've got one Daisho. Are we in the building? We are in the building next to him. Okay. So this will be more like a proper assassination this time. Because as we're in the building where he is, or near to it. I can't fully take him out. I did a headshot thinking I could fully take him out and I couldn't. Might be able to do a corner assassination if he comes up.
Let's kill her.
Ah, he's seen me. Couldn't get a corner assassination I was trying to aim for, to be fair. Right, we're fighting again then. We've activated our Tanso move where we don't take damage. He dodges up to 7 attacks, I think it is. We'll get normal colour once it's finished, like now. Want to change to katana ideally. What ideally I need here is smoke. I need to use some of our other toys like smoke bombs to get out of here, really. There we go. We don't use smoke bombs enough, to be fair. We can use them to our advantage occasionally. It's something we don't really utilise, and we really should. Hide in the smoke that we can. Oh, that's a big hit. This is where the cushion armor actually works really well, because you've got the chain, you can hit multiple enemies. Whereas at the minute, I'm kind of trying to deal with everyone at the same time, and this isn't where she excels, is it? That's the thing. Nearly got his armour off. So red attacks will catch you out so much. Right, that's his ally down at least. We've still got other arrows though trying to get us too far away there. That's silly waste. He is poisoned, which is why he's making that noise with his stomach and holding it. Gotta watch out for arrows and his red attacks. Ah, did it again. So close to being down as well, that's the annoying thing. Have some shurikens. They didn't do that much damage, but it's a little bit. Missed the move again. I keep missing that red attack. Dodge. He's done. We got him. Finally, we've killed him. We've still got a couple of people to deal with, though, if we want to get our rewards. But yeah, that didn't go as planned in the slightest. We've still got a couple of archers trying to kill us. And then we've got to get to the chest as well. I've got no healing. And they've got arrows. Oh, I have got healing now. There we go. Oh, they did more of them. It's quite handy to smoke bombs to be able to do assassinations like that, to be fair. Sit down. Oh, he caught us there. His arrow actually caught us. Right, he's down. I don't know how we survived that, because I didn't think we was going to. We're in desperate need of healing, ideally. I saw a box in here, I think. Did I not? I swear I saw got ice there. Right, we need to go and grab the chest from here, the legendary chest. That will then give us a reward for taking down the day show and clear this area. I think it's there. There's 2 white marks there, so I'm guessing that's where it is. There are still enemies around. We haven't taken everyone out. Although the vast majority are down. Still need to be a bit careful, especially health-wise.
Someone took the time to block the path to that chest.
Oh. The path to the chest is blocked. That means we may have to come back in as Yasuke. There's also a crest in here as well. Okay, we may have to come back as Yasuke. Potentially. If that is blocked. What we need is in there. That door is a big old door that only Yasuke can get inside, I think. So yeah, we may have to leave and change. Where is it? There was a guy here a second ago. Where's he gone? Where's he gone? He was here. I swear he was here a second ago. He was looking at the guy we just took out here. Oh, is he? Ah, he's there. Okay, there we go. was trying to see where he was, because I'm obviously going to take him down if we can. Don't have to worry about him tracking us. Alright, that's him dealt with. So we can, in here, there is a crest in here to grab. Can we get it ourselves, or do we need Yasuke? No, Yasuke's the only one that can move that. Okay. And if we want our legendary chest for doing all of this, it's in there. There's a door there that only Yasuke can break. Can I get to it this way, though? Yes, okay. So we can get the chest, we can't get the crest. Master Archer outfit, legendary armor for Yasuke there. So we do need to come back in as Yasuke anyway, just to grab the chest. Leveled up, level 47. Nice. Right, we'll get out of here then. And then we'll check gear, and then we'll swap to Yasuke. Because there's no point leaving knowing there's a crest there. That's the thing. We might as well grab it while we're here. And then that'll be job done. And then we look where we're heading next afterwards. So, did we gain anything? We did. I think we gained a Tanto, to be fair. Remember, I think one showed up. It did, there. So, Tanto there actually does more damage than us currently. Does more posture damage. Ability damage goes down, but poison buildup goes up. Ours currently does do poison. Well, it seems to anyway. It is better than what we're using, so we'll swap to it. There's no point us upgrading gear till probably level 50. I think that'll be our next upgrade time. Mastery points, we've got 4 to spend. Let's have a look. Assassin is fully done. There's nothing else to unlock an assassin. Shinobi, what have we got here? Lightning kicks. Oh, we haven't actually got that. Can we only have one? We can only have one. So currently we have... While undetected, time slows down around for 8 seconds. To be fair, we never used that, to be honest. I wonder if it's worth changing to that, because it's not, because that slowdown time is something we don't use. Yeah, let's assign that instead then. You can't have every single thing assigned, that's the thing. So lightning kicks is something new we can do. I'm guessing that's without a weapon equipped, although she's got a weapon in her hand, so maybe. We'll have to see how that works. Right, let's swap to Yasuke. And then head back in and grab the crest. And that's another crest again. I don't know how many of those we have now. We need to have a check. Oh, I should have checked that first. So we lost a couple of scouts there. Thanks for the like, much appreciated. Normally I'd try and use all our scouts before we change season, but I didn't check how close we were to changing. I should have known. I think we wasted 2, essentially. I try and always use them on missions before the change, just so it saves us trying to find things. Right, we'll check Yasuke's gear first, and then we're heading in to grab that crest. So, we know he gained new armor. He gained a new Naginata, which we're not currently using. Did he gain anything else? No. We gained 2 lots. We gained the Master Archer outfit, which is actually better than what we're wearing, the Warden armor. 200% damage with ranged weapons while out of combat. That's big. Although looking at it, it doesn't look very good. I'm not one for cosmetics, but even so, how does that compare? Wow, the Samurai Daimyo armor of mastery is better. Annoyingly, it is better. 200% damage while with ranged weapons out. That's massive. Obviously, we can put that on any armor we use, but I think that's going to be quite handy to have. Annoyingly, we're going to change straight to the Daimyo armor of mastery though, as that is better than the other 2. But yeah, that's big. We've got 3 skill points to use. What's we got left in Samurai to do? The War Cry, which we don't use anyway, so there's no point at the minute upgrading that. Cooldown of abilities. Let's do that. There we go. Okay, we're heading back inside. We've got to grab this crest. I try and get across via the tree, I think. I don't know how many guards are still in here. I don't know if the alarm's now reset. Obviously, if it is, that's an issue. It's not as fleet-footed as No Way. That's the only downside. Is he going to be able to squeeze through the gap? Oh, get up. That's not what I wanted to do. I was going to see if he can crawl on his belly. He can. There we go. No, he can't get through. Ah. There are guards here again now. Should be able to climb over though, surely. No, you're not going to climb over, are you? Can't crawl in, can't climb over. I'm going to get Yasuke in trouble, aren't I? We know we've got to go inside. We've got to get this crest while we're here. So either way, we just have to get ourselves in a bit of trouble. I was saying that, actually. How did that miss? There we go. 2 headshots, 2 down. Got to break the door open. I don't know. That should have killed him. I've got no silence left. That's armor down at least. Right, it's him down. He's asleep. That's where that 200% while not in combat will make a big difference. Things like that. Where we were shooting and taking 3 or 4 shots to break armor. That would be massive. Right, our crest we're after is in there. We don't want to draw too much attention to ourselves so we can avoid it. Where's the alarm? Over there. Well, the alarm's still missing, so that's something. Right, let's get this inside. So there is only some things Yasuke can do, and only some things Noe can do.
I will bet that chest contains a Kemon crest.
There we go. Another crest gained. We need to get out. We might as well leave by the front door, mightn't we now? We'll just come in the front door. Not worried about all the little bits of treasure to pick up. It doesn't really matter grabbing all of them, to be fair. Right, that is job done. That should be the castle complete now as well. Yep. So that's this area fully cleared as far as we can tell. Obviously, there's stuff over this way, but that, as far as I'm concerned, is this kind of area cleared. The only thing that I'm thinking is there a pirate on that ship? We know we're after certain pirates, and I wonder if they're on that ship. So, what do we got here? He ships from Wakasa. He sails west of Obama's port. We're not in Obama, so that's fine. This guy, Shattered Coast Northern Tip. Central Shattered Coast, Tamba. Ah, so one of them's actually in Tamba. Obama, it sails west of Obama's port. Obama's down here. I think we have one of them located, actually, don't we? Hang on a second. Yeah, Obama's. There's one there that we know where they are. It's just because there's a ship here that makes me think someone should be on it. Well, we have got stuff over this way. Undiscovered location, plus there's a soldier to help, which kind of makes you wonder what that is. I reckon whilst we're here, we grab a boat and we sail across to at least a viewpoint and have a look at what this is while we're here. I know it means we're not clearing a mission as such, but I think it makes sense while we're in this area to make sure this is cleared and done. And there is an obvious mission there as well. And it's a soldier that needs help. We don't know why he needs help, but I think we should try and help where we can. So we'll try and find a boat and see if we can sail across. There's one there. Will that get us... I don't know if we can pass underneath the bridges. I suppose there's one way to find out, isn't there? Although, actually I can't use it. There's no rudder. Why is there no rudder on the boat? It's not helpful. There's no rudder on that one either. Okay. Or that one. Are they taking rudders off to stop us using the boats? I just heard a lady crying. We can't talk to them, okay. Sometimes when you hear someone crying, it means they've got a mission for you, and obviously you need to talk to them. Let's see if we can find a boat at the seaport. I don't know why all them ones are missing rudders. What's going on here?
I need more time.
Read. Urgent help, Wakasa. Hark and listen. Beware those foul pirates who line the coast of Wakasa. Not even the brightest of melodies can erase the suffering they have caused. Please, to those capable, sever the vile tendrils of the fiends holding Wakasa in their grasp. End the reign of their terrible alliance. Shido. Someone is wanting people to take down the pirates. Well, it's something we do plan on doing as we can. Is there a usable boat here? Is it me that's just noticing that all the boats can't be used? I can't sail any of these boats, which is really weird. Yeah, all the boats are useless. I don't understand why. It's not like we haven't used the boats before. I don't quite understand why we can't use any of them. I just noticed the chest over here, it's already here. Well, there goes the idea of sailing across. If that's the case, then we get across here and we just go along the coast. Yeah, I was fully expecting us to be able to use a boat, to be fair. But for some reason, none of the boats can be used. I've not seen that before. We've used loads of boats previously. I don't quite understand it. Someone's stopping us using boats by taking all the rudders, it would seem. Okay, well this is the coastline. Bit unexpected, but we'll have to head there on foot. Obviously we haven't been here, so we don't know what we're going to come up against or find. Hopefully something of use. Got a question mark to find out what that is as well there. Try and observe as much as possible. This is the kind of thing we tend to do though, just to make sure we've fully cleared something. Smash that boat. Okay, this isn't the question mark, this is a camp of some sort. Long ago left alone by looks of things. Obviously we'll be careful with Yasuke, he's not going to climb the way Noe can, so we've got to find different routes. Yeah, trying to just see if there's any gold little markers, we'll grab them. Okay, I think this question mark is going to be a shrine, looking ahead. Whether it's one we need to go and do anything in, we don't know, for knowledge ranking, or knowledge points. There we go, Jogu Shrine. Okay, we do need to do something. We need to honour 4 shrines here, and that will give us a knowledge point. We might as well do that while we're here. So, find the 4 shrines we need. Not that one by the looks of things. Not that one either. Right. I like the fact it's shrines, it makes it easier, because if we weren't Yasuke, if we were Noe, Lost Pages is really simple. when it's Yasuke, lost pages are pain. Right, 4 shrines, knowledge point. We've got viewpoint just around the corner, and then we have got this mission as help a soldier. I don't know why we gain the mission or when. It's one of these ones that have shown up, maybe by a world rumor, potentially. So we'll see what they need. I do find the smaller missions sometimes are really interesting. Like the little snippet of story that goes with them. Okay, 2 done. 2 to go. Not that one. And 1 there and 1 there. Oh, nice and simple. I think I do prefer his gold armour that we had on ages ago, the Protector's armour. Does look good on him. But that's massively under level now. Okay, those are 4 shrines done. That'll be a knowledge point gained. The Jogu shrine is complete. I don't know how many more knowledge points we need, to be fair. Quite a few. I think it was 30 originally, because we're now on the hidden mastery skills. We need 17 now to get to rank 7. And that's just for the hidden mastery skills as well. Right. So from here, the viewpoint was north of where we are. I know it's on the coastline here. So we'll head to that coastline first. There's also a question mark there. And then we're heading to this over here. Sermon has ambushed the Ashigaru soldiers who pursue him. Okay. That must be one of the people we have to try and kill. One of the pirates, potentially, I think. In that one. Let's see. Ah, there's an actual track here. So we should be able to follow this. Hopefully. Viewpoint is just ahead. I don't know what's going to be with it. What's the question mark going to be? Is the question. Viewpoint is up there. What is the question mark? Question mark disappeared. No, it hasn't. It's a teacher. Okay. So that's another knowledge point, and that is actually a Yasuke mission as well. So where is the teacher? Is he below us by any chance? I think he's below us. I think that's why he's not showing up at the minute. We'll put you that. We'll do viewpoint and then find the kata teacher. And that's another one done. We gain a bonus from that. Chance of critical hits on attacks is temporarily increased. I think we're about, after we get this viewpoint, we may see a belly flop into the water by Yasuke. So that, yeah, I think that's going to be a water one. I don't think we've jumped in the water yet with Yasuke. We've seen how he goes in the hay bales, and it's not good. I'm curious to how he deals with water, actually. That could be interesting. I don't think we're going to see much here in terms of observing. I don't think there will be much. But we'll have a look just in case. Yeah, there's one there. I didn't know that was going to be that. Anything else on this coastline is my thinking. Obviously we've got the mission we're heading towards. Yeah, I didn't think there'd be much, to be fair. So we'll do the kata, and then we've got the mission that's nearby as well. Let's jump into the water first, though. Okay. I thought he was going to jump into deeper water than that, to be fair. But it wasn't very deep. Right, where is this kata master? Can't quite see where he is. Oh, he's up there, okay. He wasn't on the same level as the shrine that we just prayed at, that's the thing. Right, here he is.
Without fanfare, without warning, without thought, That is the essence of my style.
Yeah, the viewpoint of yes,
One
that's interesting.
simple killing stroke. Will you learn it, Yasuke?
Let's learn the kata, and that's another one done. So, I'll apologise in advance. I do struggle sometimes with these. Dexterity of fingers isn't the best. We'll see how we go. The katana one. First one complete. Yeah, I thought we was going to hurt ourselves in the shallow water. I was expecting deep water. That was what I was expecting. But obviously, didn't get what I expected. Second one complete. Last one. There we go, done first try. I like it when you get them done first try. But yeah, I just expected deep water jump and you'd go in and brilliant, big splash. The shallow water was a bit weird. There we go, the kata is complete. So I think that's 15 knowledge points now needed. Okay, let's mark up what we're actually going for, which is this over here. I was hoping to go back up, to be fair, but there we go. Kind of gone the wrong way. I should be able to get back on, hopefully. Because we slipped off that area and it kind of messed up. Right, we can get back up over here, I think. I know his jump is quite small, so I'm just wary of that when it comes to trying to get back up. You know, I was thinking cannonball, yeah, something similar, to be fair. But yeah, weird. Ah, we can actually have a building here. There we go, we'll buy the building. That'll be a cave again, I'm guessing. Right, we're here to help a soldier. We may be a bit late.
A fight happened here. A troop of archers must have ambushed them.
Please, I need help.
Find him. Listen, Kuroda, I simply don't care. So what if he was one of the 16 spears?
He is badly wounded.
If he fought at the side of Kamizumi Nobutsuna, both are decrepit has-beens, yesteryear's glories. This lone archer, the Yasugi Dreg, cannot be allowed to keep haranguing our forces. The Niwa were enough to deal with without a single man running amok for our territory. It's ridiculous. You have your orders, find Nagano Saemon and kill him. Don't make me say this twice. Takeda Mataaki. Okay, let's speak to this guy. Supposedly it's a lone archer that took these all out.
He just couldn't miss. He took the road northwest. I was to be married. She was going to wear flowers in her hair.
The arrow is lodged too deep in bone. There is nothing to be done.
Too deep in the bone, wow.
There is a trail of bodies. No Uesugi archer. Could it be Nagano Saemon?
So isn't okay. Let's see what this is going to bring up. It's not going to do it for us. So, it's the Nobutsuna's students. So this is one of the students that we need to duel. Unflinchingly proud and severe, the master of the Yumi once fought on Nobutsuna Sensei's side in service of the great general Yasugi Kenshin. So this is potentially the person we're after. So this mission was a lead up to this one. Is in the northwestern Sotomo Gate at the Bay of Sotomo Cove. Well, that looks like a bay, so let's send a scout and see. There we go. That's where we're heading, and then we dueled one of these students. And that'll be another one of those complete as well. The lone archer took them all down. There's more bodies this way as well. One thing I forgot to mention this. So this morning I got an email from Ubisoft saying that, you know, you've started Assassin's Creed Shadows, well done, you've killed the X amount of people or whatever it was. And it said, how many legendary animals have you drawn? 0. So supposedly there are legendary animals to find that we have to draw. I don't know how many. I didn't even know there was legendary animals in this. Obviously we don't read anything, so we don't know anything in advance. But yeah, supposedly there are legendary animals we need to draw at some point, and we've got to find where they are. I'm not sure if there's clues to find them, or we just have to randomly hope. But that's something we've got to look out for. I wasn't even aware was a thing, to be fair. Well, we've got a chest over here.
More bodies, more arrows. Simon must be close.
Powerful garden boulder for our hideout. Okay, there he is. There's a ship there as well, look at that. So we know he's a master of arrows, so I don't know how this duel is going to go down, to be fair. Although he looks hurt. Let's speak to him. Or is that's not him, is it? That's someone he's killed, surely. It's an yeah, I was going to say, it's an ambush. There he is, Master Archer.
Nagano Simon, Master of the Yumi. I have heard of your exploits, and I have come to prove that I'm worthy of your teaching.
Opportunist. I have heard of your failure at Honnoji, abandoning your lord to die.
It's not quite how it happened.
As with the sensei, so too the student.
I approach in full humility. My sensei sent me to learn the way of the bow from you.
Kamiizumi Nobutsuna lacks integrity. You wish to learn the Yumi? The thunder of my bowstring and the spray of your own blood will teach you.
This is going to be an arrow off. Is the master of the bomb?
Waves ebb and flow.
Guessing we're not going to fight katana versus katana.
So do I ground my feet and draw my bow. Unyielding.
Because surely all we're going to do is kind of put pressure on him, close the distance. Bows are useless. Yeah, okay. Where is he? That's the question. Oh, he's up there. We did have him, but he's gone. We did gain a trophy as well yesterday for actually deflecting an incoming arrow with our katana as well. Oh, okay, he got close there, didn't he? He's gone again. Where's he gone now? There he is.
Sunshin, the spirit must be steadfast. Bow arm must endure.
Looks like we can only use bow, to be fair, but that's fine. We have hit him a few times. That was it. Where is he now? Oh, he's up there, okay. disappeared again. Trying to use their skills. So it's slow time now. I don't think any of those hit him, did they? None of those hit him. Four arrows at once. That was one of the skills we could use. Missed there again. The duels where you just fight someone, you know, hand-to-hand combat, so much easier. That hit. We have slow time here, which is making a difference. Hence why we got the hits in. Where is he? Never hit. We have got some decent hits. I think we've done him. I think that's it. Yep, we've done it. That was tricky just because we had to only use a bow, and I like a bow. But he just moved around so quickly.
It did not have to end this way.
The way of the bow is now ours.
7 years. Kamizumi Nobutsuna and I held the walls of Minowa Castle for Uesugi Kenshin. All for him to turn his back on our lord and serve his sworn foes. The Takeda clan. Oda Nobunaga.
I did not come to gouge the wounds of the past. Depart in peace, Nagano-sami.
Lord Kenshin, forgive me. I would sooner die than forsake my oaths.
Your heart was as true as your arrows. I will learn from the integrity of both.
That is the target killed. One of Nobutsuna's students taken care of. We'll let him catch up and we'll have a look. So objectives first, that should clear that. So we did we've spared 3 of the students already. This one didn't allow us to do so. Nagano Seiman, unflinchingly proud and severe, the master of the Yumi once fought on Nobutsuna's sensei's side in service of the great general Uesugi Kenshin. He refused compromise and mercy both at the end. Thus did Yasuke learn the loyalty of one who preferred death to dishonour. We still have 2 more students to take care of. One's in Yamato and one's in Ki. Again, we've not been there yet. And we gained from him a new bow. Better than our current one. Dragon's Wrath. This is Blood Rain. 100% chance to loot arrows from dead bodies. Nice. If we had the 200% damage when out of combat, that would be immense. Headshot damage does go down a bit, but we gain ability damage and weapon DPS, which is the main ones. And we also gained a fortified Kanobo of the Guard. I'm not sure we picked that up, to be fair. But Blood Rain is our new weapon of choice as our bow. Right. That was all we picked up from him, wasn't it? We do need to throw in a save, ideally. We haven't done that for a little bit. And then we need to think about where we're going next. Part of me wants to kind of walk around this bit of the island just to make sure there's nothing else here. There is another way of doing it, though. If we put a mission on, I probably can just send a scout to make sure there's nothing else here. I think. We've got 2 Iron Hand. We've still got the Iron Hand Guild here to do. Where's that? That's in Tamba. There's a few things in Tamba. We've got a load of students here to deal with. They're all in Tamba as well. Well, that one's in Tamba. What are these ones? Oh, they were devoted to... They're the ones going to avenge the ox who we killed. These two remaining. Where is he? He's in Yamato and Tamba. Tamba we've not been to yet. That's actually below where we are now. He's in Key. Just trying to see if there's any more in Wakasa. The pirates are going to be, I think, the main thing in Wakasa. Barmer's Port. If I track him a sec. Just to see if the scouts will show anything up in this area. Because obviously we know he's not here. They don't really show anything up. We know where he is. He's down here. But I kind of want to make sure that we don't miss anything that could potentially be here. You know, there's a rock there that looks like that's going to be something. Okay, so I think... Is there anything else here to pick up? Any gold? No. We'll refill arrows. I wondered, it says there's a ship here, I thought maybe there was something to do with that, but there's nothing in it. His lack of jumping is a pain sometimes. Especially, also the other thing I'm thinking about, and the reason why I want to make sure we've looked around the whole island part, is this email this morning about legendary animals. No idea where they're going to be, but there's a chance we bump into one accidentally. All the better. So we're just going to make sure we've been around the whole of this area. We need to come across here, really. So I need to be going up, I think. I'd say the only reason to do this is to make sure we haven't missed anything in the area more than anything else. It's Noe's turn next to do a mission as well, so we'll probably go that pirate ship, to be fair. Have I got myself stuck? No. And take down that pirate as we know where he is. I think it makes sense to deal with him now. Still on this bit. I'm trying to get across to this next bit. There's nothing showing up when we observe. Maisie climbed up there, to be fair, but he managed to get up there. Right, there's nothing around. Because the thing is, there will be things hidden in these little areas, so it's worth having a look. So yeah, we'll come back this way, hopefully clear anything else. Nothing showing up for the minute. As I say, it could just be nothing, but if we don't check, we don't know what we're going to miss. Okay. Yeah, we know there's a DLC coming, don't we? That adds a whole new area, I believe, whole new region. So we know there is something coming. There may not be anything, but you know what I'm like. I have to check these things. This is how I've discovered secrets and Easter eggs in other games over looking at, you know, the little areas that not everyone will go and think of clearing. You know, we've discovered Santa's sleigh in Valhalla by doing similar to this and having a look at the far beaten corners. prefer to be further up, but I don't think Yasuke's going to be able to climb up from here. I don't know. Yeah. It's a little bit too high for him to grab. I think we are nearly fully round though. Where are we now? We're on this edge. Yeah, there's this bit here that interests me, that makes me think there could be something. As I say, I could be completely wrong and there could be nothing here, but... if he could climb higher, that would help, to be fair. If we were Noe, this would be this would be a lot quicker. But... we could swap to Noe, to be fair, but we're already Yasuke for the minute, we might as well stay as. Yeah, doesn't look like we're going to find too much here, is that there's a lot of ships around. Because that's the other thing, we're still looking for pirates. We don't know exactly where they are, so there is a chance you stumble across something like a pirate. But you know what I'm like, I have to check these areas, that's the thing. I thought the scouts might have actually cleared it when you kind of observed with them, but it didn't seem to work, unfortunately. Okay. So we're now on this... ah, look, question mark. See, that wasn't there before. This is why we look at these obscure areas. That could be nothing, but it could be something we need to clear everything in the game. That's the thing. This is why we have to go to these far-flung areas and just see what's there. Because you just never know. It's always been my way in all the games, you know, fully explore. As I say, you do find some random things sometimes, as we have done previously. It is a Buddha's Rock. Okay, maybe not that exciting. I'm not sure. We'll find out when we get there. There are some people here. I don't think there's anything to do here, I think. It's just Buddha's Rock. Whether the Buddha's Rock is a real thing or not, I don't know. But I'm guessing there's nothing to do. It is just a place. Yeah, it looks like it's just a place. There's a path, though, to make our way back, which makes life a bit easier. There's no gold or anything around. Must be a reason it's here. I don't know if Buddha's Rock is real. Is it an Easter egg? Let's have a quick look and just see. I'm curious if it's an Easter egg or not. So there is a Buddha's Rock. There is actually one that does exist, to be fair. But it's in Pakistan. Yeah, I don't know, to be fair. There's nothing that says anything about it. All we know is it's something called Buddha's Rock. At least there was something there, you know, a question mark cleared. After all that running around, at least there was actually a something. Lots of people coming this way as well. Maybe there's a mission we need to come back and do there, I don't know. But yeah, at least we found something. There's also a building there. So we're now following this path round. There's a building down there we haven't seen. I just want to make sure this bit of the map is clear, ideally. Whether there's stuff here or not. Like I say, if we hadn't gone around there, I wouldn't have found what we just did, so... Oh, there is gold nearby, not in there though, in the water. Let's go and quickly grab that then. So there's 2 of these to grab. A valuable apple, or mikan. It's like an orange apple. Oh, a Warden Epic Helmet. That's a crashed ship there, isn't it? Oh, hang on, there's something there. There's a white dot showing. What's that? Oh, I think it's just keys, isn't it? Yeah, just keys. 30 keys. Right, nothing else showing up, it seems. Let's have a quick look at that helmet. Is it better than what we're currently using, I wonder? Yes, it is. In every way. More health, more critical chance, and more adrenaline gain. Okay. Swim across. At least we found something. I know it's not something we can actually do anything with, but at least there was something there. Okay. This path takes us all the way around, I wonder. I think this path does lead us kind of all the way around. The only bit missing is that, which to me just looks like a mountain. And I don't think I'm going to get up there very easily. Let's follow this path round. Hang on.
What? Do you understand? I saw them scraping bark from the trees to eat.
This is why we always listen.
Noble truth.
I know them just as well as you. But we simply do not have enough food for all the refugees.
So the monks are talking about refugees and not enough food for everyone.
Argument. Are the food stores of your temple running empty?
My brother here means well, but there have been so many refugees fleeing the recent fighting. We simply do not have enough rations. We watched them starve to death, stranger, because we failed them.
Okay, you can stop taking in refugees. I can hunt those responsible. I will share my rations. We can give them rations. I think we give them rations. Who would you say is responsible for the refugees coming in? You can't really figure that out and stop them in that way. To tell them to stop taking the refugees kind of goes against their oaths as monks. So we'll just give them our rations.
Here, take these rations.
Oh, this is enough for days. I do not know how to thank you for your kindness.
Keep feeding the refugees. That will be thanks enough.
And normally we ask for world rumor, but obviously not.
But if you need
There we go.
information, I can help.
Yes, please. World rumor always.
Can you part with a piece of information?
So obviously that's a little side mission that wouldn't have appeared if you weren't doing what we were just doing. And she's given us the location of a legendary chest in an area we've not been to yet. So that's always handy getting those. But yeah, if we hadn't been exploring, we wouldn't have found that or Buddha's Rock. So always good to check and do these things, I find. Right, this path leads up and up that way. There's something over here. A new floral cushy garment of dazing, a rare one for Noe. We kind of just need to head this way, really, don't we? I think that pathway takes us back to this middle bit down there. Right, we'll just run along this edge to see if there's anything else here. And then we will swap to nowhere and take down the first pirate, I think. How are we for time? We've got an hour left, so we've got plenty of time still. But we'll send Noe in to assassinate Cage. We know his location. What we've got to figure out as well is the timing wise when we're going to go and see Lady Nene for the penultimate Shinbaku member. I know there's loads of things for us to do, so it's knowing when we're going to do that really. Something we need to decide. Because obviously we could finish the story any time. As I think there's only 2 people left. There is 2 people left. I don't know if there's anything else after that. Part of me wants to finish the backstory for Noe before we finish the main story though. Why are you slipping down? Just swim across. Right, I think we've been here before. This is where we've been before. Okay, we're going to fast travel now as Noe and take down... What's that there? Oh, that's the one we can't do. We know what a pirate is. If we fast travel to our home here, travel to this bit over here, and then probably swim across. We'll go there as Noe, though, as well. So we've kind of explored as much as we can there. We've found a couple of interesting things that we wouldn't have found otherwise. Thank you for the like, it was much appreciated. We're going to take down a pirate next. But yeah, I think part of me wants to at least finish the backstories of both characters before we go and finish the main story. Rumours of a Cameron Crest, that's always helpful. A new ally that we recruited, we can now upgrade as well. So our new ally is Oni-yuri. Let's train her. There we go. We haven't actually got enough money to rank her up again, so she's ranked 1 this year. Everyone else is already level 3. So we've only got her to do. It's unusual for us to be low on money, to be fair. I know we don't sell anything. We're never normally low on money. Right, let's just check her gear as well. We know she gained a new Kushigama. We're not currently using a Kushigama, though. Mastery points, what do we got? We've got 2. We'll leave that then. Okay, so we're currently in our house just here. We're going to head to the question mark there, so that's cleared. And then we're going to go and take down the pirate on his ship. It'll be the first pirate we're taking down. And then we'll see if we can find the locations of the others potentially and take them down as well. There's 4 in total because we've recruited 1. So it'll be interesting to see about the others. Right, what have we got over here? Temple, shrine, potentially? But yeah, I think maybe we should head to Key shortly. And then we can then do the backstories. Okay, this is one of Noe's things which she needs to do to gain knowledge points. So we'll sit and do this. I do struggle with these, to be fair. I'm not very good with rhythm kind of things, but we'll see how we go. It's when they go invisible that bugs me. Too early. Wrong one. I don't know why, but as soon as he goes invisible, I struggle to remember what is what. I must have missed one there. I don't know how. Thought I had that. We did it. A couple of mistakes, but we got it in the end.
Brave. It beats with valor. I am a Fujibayashi.
Kujikiri complete. That'd be a knowledge point gained as well. In terms of knowledge points, we now need 15 for knowledge rank 7. Right, our target is over there. We can actually use a boat here. The boat's got a rudder. I don't know why we had so many boats had no rudders, but we found one with one. Just checking there's nothing else we've missed here to pick up. No. So we need to sail close to his boat without being seen, ideally. Try and get a visual on him and then decide how we're going to take him down. I don't know what boat he's in. That's the other thing. Why he's there. There he is. Part of the Pirate Alliance. And obviously I've been seen already. I would like to sneak up to him if possible. Ideally. Which means I think a big swim. Obviously if we can get onto the boat without being seen, that would be the main aim.
Kages are loyal to search for the treasure. And if I have failed, 8 times? I'm still going to get the treasure.
Failed to find the treasure 8 times.
Right? Yes.
Who's seeing us? I was on that boat.
Kages are successful. I will get what Big Brother Samemaru wants.
Don't know how easy it is for me to climb on and just assassinate. Because he was spotting us over there. I was trying to get height. Don't think I'm going to get it.
Oi! Do not interfere with my mission, annoying rat! For Big Brother Samemaru, I will not fail!
So, that didn't quite go to plan, admittedly. Couldn't quite get an angle to assassinate him, and also we couldn't fully assassinate him in one. It came off as orange, so we couldn't do a full assassination anyway. Obviously we've got other archers going against us as well from the boats. Yeah, it wasn't as easy to assassinate as I hoped, to be fair. We've got him. First member of the Pirate Alliance is down. We are still under attack though. From others. 2 mastery points for doing so. Obviously we can get out of here now. We've done what we needed to do, and that was just take down the pirate. So we'll try and get away. It's taken down a target. Wasn't as, yeah, a nice assassination from above or something is always nicer, but sometimes it doesn't always go the way you want it to. But that is a job done. Let's have a look at our objective board. Pirate Alliance. Cage, an undying supporter of Sanemaru, his big brother's last orders were to search for treasure on the Shattered Coast. He failed miserably, as he said. He failed like 4 times trying to find the treasure. Well, what else we got here? We've got Assassinate Lopo Cruz. Let's see if we can find him. We're using our scouts here. So he's in Wakasa. Great. He's at Shattered Coast northern tip. Where is the Shattered Coast? Shattered Coast is here. Northern tip would be this area over here, potentially. He's in a lair. A lair? There we go. So he's roughly there. That's fine. Let's go to this one. He's in the central Shattered Coast. And he is in Mazoru's lair by a bay. That's him there as well. And finally, okay, Sen is in Tampa. So he's not actually here. He is in Tamba. That's all we know. Tamba is this region we've not been to down there. There's no point trying to scout him, as I've got no clue where he's going to be. So, from where we are now, we've got a painting to grab here, viewpoint, couple of question marks, legendary chest to grab there. I think we make our way down here, maybe take this one out first, Little Kappa, and then come inland and take him down, and that leaves only one pirate left after that, and hopefully we get more of a location on Sen. That's kind of my thinking. I think that makes sense. And we're still clearing Wakasa. It does mean we're not leaving Wakasa today with the time we've got left. We've got just over 45 minutes left. So we won't be leaving Wakasa today, but we would have cleared the vast majority of it, at least. So I think that makes a good plan. And that's also the pirates then being dealt with at the same time. As that one didn't last very long. We will swap characters as we go. I think we'll go and do the painting and that, and then we'll change characters after that. So what is our best way here? There is a pathway to follow. Obviously, we need to get up and over, I think, where we are now. And there is a pathway we have to go over, and then I think we're heading up, by the looks of things. Okay, there's a couple of men over there. Are they holding someone hostage? If they are, we'll take them down so we gain knowledge. Yeah, are they holding someone hostage? Can't see if they are. No, no. Generally, we kill them if they're holding someone hostage, because that makes more sense. But they're not, so we'll leave them. Right, we're heading up. There's a viewpoint as well to grab, so I'm guessing we're going up high. How easy that'll be. That looks like a building. Could be a castle, which we need to take care of, which should give us day show to take down. I'm not sure. There's gold in that. Nagahida's tea house. Ah. We are still collecting things for Nagahida and his tea. So there's obviously a viewpoint to do as well. There's something else here. We're also not welcome, interestingly. So we need to find a way in, and we'll scout the place out and see what else is here.
I can't let them see me.
Okay, well the viewpoint is over there. There's more to this than just a tea house, I think. We got a painting to locate. That's fine. What is that main building? Because there is more to this. Guy there as well. What else have we got here? Just as guy. Oh, there's quite a few guards to be aware of. All for a tea house, eh? All for a tea house. What's in here? Is it just smuggler's stuff? Yeah. Okay. Should be able to just go around the side here and stay away from these guys. Why is that? I didn't mean to mark him up like that. There we go. That is a castle. It was always going to be a castle, wasn't it? Right, how many days show we got? Level 47, 3 days show to take care of. We're here, we might as well do it. We've got a painting to find as well. So I'm guessing the day show aren't in the tea house. They're only going to be... What's that there? There's something under there. I think they're only going to be in that main castle bit. Just going to take this guy down. Okay, I was hoping no one would see. There's something there, but I can't quite see what it is. It looks to be under. I think it's gold. I was hoping it was white, not gold, to be fair. That was an alert I didn't really want to do. If I move now, they're going to see, aren't I? I shouldn't have taken him down. It's just because that looked like it was white rather than gold. But it's worth a look. Are you going to come and investigate? Because if you are, I can take you down, I think, safely.
There's nothing. Huh? No sightings of Indians.
We weren't there, weren't us. There you go. They were still looking around, but we're not there anymore. So it was a gold rather than a white. Gold isn't a big deal. We don't have to grab all of it. If it's where we're heading, it makes sense, but I'm not overly fussed missing a few gold things. Right, we need to get into the castle. Ideally without being seen. Grappling hook is too far away, so it won't give us that opportunity. Is that a part of it over there as well? Still need to find the 3-day shows as well. We don't know where they all are. Right, 1 day show there. So many people. And there's a painting to grab here as well. We know 1 day show is at least. It's still too high. It's still too high for us to use. I know we can now use it. Okay. Before we use it. And grappling hook. One there. Anyone else we haven't spotted yet? No. Okay. Might as well grab viewpoint first, I think, as it's right at the top. And then we'll see if we can take everyone down. There's the painting. That was the thing we were told about in advance. As part of a world rumour. There is a guard here. There was a guard there. Not anymore. Right, we still need to head up. There we go. Viewpoint first. Just over here, a little chest. Ah, there's actually something to look at as well. This is information about Wakasa. So this will tell us a little bit about Wakasa as a province. The province of Wakasa, together with Echichen to the east, form what is now Fukai Prefecture. Given its geographical location, with the Sea of Japan to its north and Omi's Lake Biwa beyond the mountains to the south, Wakasa has been an important nodule point between Kyoto and the Sea of Japan since ancient times, just as Tsusugura has been to Echichen province. The main port of Wakasa went through a period of transition before finally establishing at Obama in the 13th century. Besides the Lake Biwa Way, the land route from Wakasa to Kyoto through the Kusuki Valley was also an important transportation route. It was later known as Saba Kado, or mackerel route, because it was said that the mackerel brought ashore at the port was sprinkled with a delicate layer of salt and then transported to Kyoto for a day and a night, where, when they arrived, they were perfect for making mackerel sushi, a Kyoto speciality. Since the middle of the 15th century, the Takeda family were the feudal lords of Wakasa. Because of its proximity to Kyoto, they maintained political alliances with the Muromachi shogunate until the 16th century and continued cultural exchanges with Kyoto through their vassals. In 1568, the Asakura clan of Echichun effectively conquered the province of Wakasa by placing the young head of the Takeda family under their protection. However, it became the domain of Oda Nobunaga, who eliminated them in 1573, and Wakasa province was then entrusted to Niwa Nagahida. It's always interesting learning a bit more about these places. We also learned we've got a new outfit, the Archer outfit. So this set blends lethal precision and elegant aesthetics to offer Yasuke the ranged samurai look. It prioritizes speed and agility while still offering protection on the battlefield, including the specialized archer's glove to protect fingers and thumb for effective bow handling. Is that everything? Yeah, that's everything. We also... Did we pick up a weapon, did we? We did, a new katana. It's not better than our current katana, though. But is it apart from weapon DPS, to be fair? Do we gain enough everything else, though? It's kind of slightly, but not enough better to make the change. Right, viewpoint. And then we have to get inside. Three Dacia to take down. A painting to pick up. And a legendary chest to get as well. Made some decent progress now, especially recruiting a new character for our league. Wasn't expecting that when we started today. Today is synchronized. Is there anything new to see that we haven't already know, or we don't already know about? I don't think there'll be much, if there is any, to be fair. Viewpoint over there. Something up there, to be fair. As I say, I don't know where... Now I know about these legendary animals, I've got no clue where to find them. That's something we need to kind of try and work out. Right. There's one day show there. We know there's one down there. We can get inside the building from here. One of the reasons not to go inside the building from here, though, is the main chest. We need to get into the building later to get the chest anyway. So I don't think it's worth us trying to get inside just yet. I think until we take the day show out, inside the main building is kind of pointless. So we've got 3 day shows to take care of. One is there. I think we're too high to take him down from any form now. Some people over there. We need to find the other 2 day show, that's the big thing. Okay, we're too high up to use that there. Watch out for that. No. Good catch.
What is going on there?
Who saw? Someone saw something. Or made a noise as if they did. What's that guy doing? Right, are we close enough to take down the day show? Yes, we can. Okay, day show down. 1 of 3 taken care of. We now need to find the others. Oh, I'll just... Okay, bear with me 2 seconds. The sun has decided to come through my living room window at an angle where I can't see anything. I may get the shot in and then suddenly blinded by a load of light. Let me just put the blind down. It doesn't normally do that. I think it's time of year. The sun's in a certain position now that it becomes a problem. I think that should be okay. No, not low enough. But yeah, time of year. as well. They reckon tomorrow is going to be the hottest day on record in the UK tomorrow. Which will be fun. Right. Two more to find. Two more Daisho to find and take down. I don't believe there's one in here. Which makes that a bit easier. There's the legendary chest we need to get when we get the final two down. But yeah, I don't think there is one in here. I don't know why everyone's coughing and stuff.
Only cowards hide in the shadows.
Why can't I do a double assassination there? Normally you can.
No one found a thing. It's probably nothing done.
Yeah, I'm not sure why I can't do a double, unless it's not a civilian, because we can kill them. I don't understand why I can't do a double. I've got a Tanto on. A Tanto, you have to have a Tanto for double assassination, which is there. Weird. Normally I do a double there. Another Daisho over there. So we need to get across, really. Wasn't quite what I intended, but that will do. There is also a chest in here, although we can't really get to it. Well, go this way anyway. Right, Daisho is there. Again, get close enough, we should be able to take him down with a blade rather than actually get too close to him. That'd be the hope. There is an alarm there, which you've got to be a bit careful of. Do not want that going off. And there is a big chest in here, according to what it showed. Have we got anyone in here? There is one guy over there, isn't there? I think he's in the building now, though. Okay, there might have been a mistake. Because there's a chest in here, I wanted to grab it, thinking it'd be simple. Maybe not so simple as I'd hoped.
Hey, who's there? Stand still, Shinobi.
No one's here.
Move into the building. No visual.
There we go. The dark kind of helped us there. Ghost Walker hood, epic headgear. Okay, we'll have to have a look at that when we're done. And try not to change gear whilst we're in the middle of something. Right. Our Daisho we want to take down is there. Oh, there's not an easy way across, is there? From where we are, really. Other than just dropping down into the bush down there. This might be our only way, I think. If she'll actually drop down rather than roll around. Stand up, come on. There we go. Now, I think we can get there without too much trouble. Again, we could take these people out, but it's what's worth taking out and causing people to start looking around. Uh-oh. And what's just better off being left? Well, they're saying that there's two people here that may be worth. Although two is a problem just because of the way they are. What about if we take this guy down? There we go. One of them will go. I want one of them to go and have a look. Take down that one. I'm going to try and get an assassination on this guy. That's my hope. There we go. And that's all of them taken care of there. And we've gained back a kunai, which is what I wanted. Kunai there. Okay. We can get up here as well. We may be close enough to take him down. Ah, we can't take him down fully. That's annoying. Okay. Take down the archer. Yeah, can I do... What about an assassination? Yes. Probably should have looked around who else was here first. And we don't want the alarm going off. Right, he's down, we're okay. I was concerned I may have been silly there and the alarm will go off, we're okay. One more day show to find and take down. It's asleep. I'll go over that. Where is the last day show? That is the question. Sitting down. I'm going to take down the alarm while we're here, just in case we mess up. Okay, where is that final day show? That's the question. There is a whole area over there which I'm hoping he wasn't in, but he may be. I'm hoping that we're here. We're investigating the noise made by the falling bell. I'll take him down if we get an option. Seeing all the dead. Too far away. You actually seeing me? You are. There we go.
It was nothing.
There we go, he's down. I wasn't going to leave him running around looking for us. Okay, there's a chest in here to grab. And while we're here, we'll do that. Just where this last one is the question. We've kind of checked everywhere there, so I don't think he's over there. I think he is potentially, annoyingly, in this other big area behind us. Because I think it all counts. Well, that's not actually, let's go back to, no, it all counts, I think. There's a whole area there that I think still counts. It's part of the castle. It's that beautiful summer, I'm hoping to do some gardening. Yeah, so much in my garden he's doing, I just can't do it, physically can't. Well, my half doesn't have time, it bugs me. I know her dad will come and do bits when he gets a chance, but I used to love gardening, obviously pre-accident. I used to love it as a way of chilling out. Okay. Right, there's obviously a guard there we've got to deal with. Okay, he's gone down. Got to be careful here. I don't suddenly want a load of people after us, especially if there's another alarm down there, which I'm guessing there will be. And I'm hoping this is right and there is one down there, otherwise this is going to be a complete waste of time. How are we not close enough? There we go. Right, something to pick up there. There's gold there. I'm not seeing a white outline in there though, that would say he'd be there. We're not close enough really. Right, we're going to take this guy down, aren't we? Did the right angle on him really. Right, are we close enough now to see if the day show's here? And like I say, I'm hoping he is. Yes, he is. Okay. So the final day show's there. Then we've got to go all the way back to get in the building. That's not a problem. As long as we don't get seen doing any of this. It's getting daytime as well now, which obviously creates a problem.
But I make sure nothing's amiss.
Drop down. Okay, he's coming looking for us. Oh, I've been seen annoyingly. Please tell me there's no alarm. There's no alarm in this side. So I think we're safe from an alarm at least. Kunai wouldn't take him out, that's the downside. Can do a decent amount of damage, not enough though. I can get another kunai, I might take him out. If he comes back this way. They're all looking, they'll calm down in a second. If he comes this way though, we could take him down with a second kunai. He's gone the wrong way. It's because it's daytime as well, that doesn't kind of help, they can see us a little bit easier.
What did you find? I could use some help.
Make sure. If he comes close, we may do this. This is the wrong place. The guy over there that keeps spotting us. Do you know what? No, it's not. I thought there's an exploding one there. There isn't. Is he coming back this way? Come on, give me the shot. There we go. They show down. They're all looking, but we can now get out of here. That is a day shift. So now we just need to get inside the building. Grab the legendary chest. Grab the painting that's there as well. And that's job done for the castle. I think patience definitely helped there. We didn't want to rush it and mess up. This next bit though is going to be interesting to say the least. It's never easy getting into the main bits. I can't get through there, can I? Ah, gap in the fence. We're going to try and get in from the top, and there's normally a trapdoor from the top we can use. We'll probably use that to get in, and then work our way down. Hopefully legendary chest quite high up, but there's probably sod's law it's not going to be. I've had them before when they're a long way down and it's really frustrating. Okay. We know the painting's near the top, that's something we do know. Can we not get up there? Right. Need to get higher because we can't use our grabbing hook from here. There's nowhere to grab hold of. Ah, there we go. That was handy. There's nowhere else we can go from there. She won't jump anywhere. Right, we're going to find another platform to get up higher. Can we not grappling hook to that? I thought we'd be able to get up there, to be fair. Definitely looks climbable. I like the fact you can't climb everywhere in this, but sometimes you need it. Okay, there's nowhere I could grappling hook to. Okay, naturally we can, just got to get the right location. There we go. Where'd she fall down? I'm not sure why she fell down there. Right, well, we're all good though, we're up. So as I say, we go to the top and work our way down. That's the best option. We did take down the guard that was already up here. Is he still down? Yeah. Right, here we go. Looking for chest and painting. Painting is there. Chest is somewhere here. Chest is there. We have to kill everyone, don't leave anyone alive, otherwise they will tell other people they've seen us. So everyone dies as they come near us. Right, no one up here, we're fine. Painting collected.
Panels.
Okay. We are going to meet people, so we've got to be careful. There's 2 people here. Can I do a double assassination? I need to, ideally, yep. Nicely done. Okay, doorway. Couldn't take care of. Okay, no, someone needs saw us there. They investigating? They are. No, they're not. Okay, cool. I thought they were going to come and investigate, but they didn't. See, these are kind of civilians that work for the people here. So although we don't get in trouble for killing them, because you get in trouble for killing civilians normally, they will go and tell us if we don't. We do have to take them out. Otherwise it will make life harder for us. Right, I believe this is the floor we need. We've got a soldier there. I think there's a guard walking there. There is.
Huh? Get her! Your end is near.
Alright, that was what I was trying to avoid, is being seen.
Let's get her!
Don't really want anyone else to learn if we can avoid it. Okay, I think we're okay. But we need to get this done quickly now. Okay, that wasn't the one that's not the chest we're after, that's a different one.
That's suspicious.
Might be suspicious, but is it in there? I think it's still further down. Yeah, I think it's further down. 1 floor maybe down from where we are.
Huh?
Ah, way too much noise. That's right, it's gone. Leave no one alive just in case. Yeah, I think it's this floor here. Where is it? There it is, it's there. How do we get to there is the question. That goes outside. Ah, there we go. We've got it. We get a new legendary Tanzo for Noe from it as well. We'll have a look at that in due course. We need to get out of here first and foremost. I don't really want to fall down there. We're kind of the wrong side here, aren't we? Where do we want to be going? We've got a mission over here for legendary chest. That's probably the start of it, because that's probably a thing to find, essentially, isn't it? I can't remember off the top of my head what they're called. We need to be that side, ideally, to get out of here. Which I think we can get round this way. There was a lot more gold we could have picked up in there, to be fair, but in doing so, we run the risk of ourselves being caught. Okay, we can drop down here. We can negate full damage as well with the roll. There we go. Over the bridge. Off the bridge. And we're away. There we go, castle done. Another one cleared and out of the way. So, we've done quite a bit in Wakasa. We've got about 15 minutes left. I think we'll grab this legendary chest and see where we're at after that. Obviously, we know where a couple of pirates are we still need to take down. And after today, we are live again tomorrow afternoon. I'm hopefully going to be able to deal with the drowsiness a bit better tomorrow. Tanto, the Masamune's Thorn. It's not as good as what we're using, annoyingly. The 2 health segments remove double assassination is really good, but it's not as good as the Tanto we currently have on, so that will stay off for the time being. We also gained a new hood for Noe, which is Ghost Walker. It's not as good as the one we're using in terms of health. No, for what you gain, it's not that good, to be fair. And then, armor-wise, we gained the Artist Costume. Okay. Health is better. Critical damage is better. Vulnerable stays the same. And Tall Bleed build-up is better than Tall Poison. Okay, so we'll change to that. That's definitely very different for Noe. I'll give you that one. Right, question mark. Let's see if we can get that finished today. I don't know if we'll get a pirate in the time we've got left, but we'll see how we go. But this question mark, I guess, will be the start of the pathway to that legendary chest. Right, that's generally how they work. We'll see. On-you pass is the region we're in. And this is a cave. So yeah, this will lead us to that legendary chest via the cave. I don't know. I'm guessing there's no enemies in here. Now, this cave may be for Noe, or it could be for Yasuke. We won't know that until we get inside. It will depend if we need to move things. Then it's a Yasuke cave to look at. There's someone here. Not anymore, there isn't. That was a little tap, wasn't it, taken down? She didn't seem to really touch him there. Okay, so there are people in here we've got to be careful of. Is that the chest? Oh, is that all it is? Okay, there we go, we're done. I thought there was more to this, but actually a legendary chest is gained. I think that's it. I think it's just a little cave that doesn't have really much going inside it. Yeah, no worries. I hope the study goes okay, Crazy Irishman. And hopefully we'll speak to you soon. Good luck, hope it goes well. Thanks, Crazy Irishman. For that, we did gain a new mask. This is Last Dance of the Onya. It is better health and critical chance. So we'll put it on as it's better. Not that you'll be able to see she's got it on, so it's not an issue. Right, let's get out of here then, if that's all it was. Through the gap in the wall. I didn't know if it's going to be like some of the other caves we've done, where you go up for ages on the ground trying to work out where you need to head to next. So that's now clear. We need to follow this path down. We are basically heading to Little Kappa to assassinate him. We should change to Yasuke at some point as well, to be fair. But we follow the path. We might find other things on the way, but that's where we're heading. We've got about 10 minutes left. So we'll see if we can get that Little Kappa at least taken care of today. He's one of the pirates we need to take down. Normally I would swap to Yasuke, but I think I'll hold off and just get as far as we can for the time being. In terms of these pirates being dealt with. We've kind of just been focused on Wakasa today. We killed the last Daikan, he's been dealt with. And then we found out that it wasn't Lady Oichi that wanted us to do it. It was Lady Nene instead. Oh, he's got someone hostage there, hasn't he? Always help civilians when they're in need.
Are you all right?
I am now. Let me thank you.
Always a world rumour.
Anything new around here you can tell me?
Always add to the map where we can. Let's have a look on the map. What has he told us? Ah, it's actually near the other pirate, to be fair, because that's the other pirate there. There's a Kakariga. I think that's a... I want to say that's a Yasuke thing. For knowledge, that's a knowledge point for Yasuke, I believe. Snow's pretty heavy at the minute. Always keep an eye in case there's something we come across that we haven't seen or missed. Where are we on the map? We're going the wrong way. How are we going that way? We've gone the complete wrong direction. We want to be going this way. I don't know how we've done that. How did we mess that up so bad and go the complete wrong way? Snowstorm isn't helping, to be fair. But yeah, that's a bit of a weird one. I'm not expecting to find too much on the way. I think it's the main road, so may find some offshoots, maybe some a camp or two, soldiers. Lamps there, don't they? Okay, we haven't actually passed the cave we were just at. So I think that's the cave we were just at, and we went the complete wrong way coming down. But this is the right way now. There should be a bridge coming up. I thought there was a bridge according to the map. Maybe there wasn't. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, we're going to be ambushed by Shinobi. Swap to katana. Alright, so I didn't notice the red attack to the last minute. The Shinobi are likely to be Ronin that will just jump out anywhere and try and kill you. Right, both of them taken care of. Ready to refill rations. Okay. There's the bridge that we saw on the map as well. So this is now the Shattered Coast. We haven't been to the Shattered Coast before. We're just following this path really. Well, I've actually lost the path. Oh, the path is that way. So sometimes it's a lot easier to follow a path than it is just trying to go cross country, because you get trapped by different trees and things all down hills. Okay, soldiers here.
How are we to do business if you keep us from going? Who will feed my family?
Have you not heard about Maizuru Hisoku? Raided by pirates, raised and in ruins. Think again if you want to cross these borders.
I'd rather die trying to survive than wait for death by hunger.
So they're not letting her through, essentially. Let's help her out, shall we? It's a weird weapon he's got. I actually thought the lady would stay while we helped her, because that way we'd get something from her. In terms of a world rumour, but she kind of just ran away. Yeah, I was hoping she would stay and we'd gain something, but obviously she didn't. So we probably didn't need to kill him, to be fair. I thought it was helping her by doing so. Allowing her to cross the border. Fight going on between people here, but ignore that. We don't need to get involved. We don't gain anything bar XP, so we'll leave that alone. It's always different clans fighting, that's the thing. We don't need to get involved all the time. Only if it benefits us. What's going on ahead of us here?
I'll take a look around, I guess. It's always something.
They were about to spot us, so we had to take them both down. I'm not too sure what they were doing. But yeah, they were about to spot us, weirdly. Okay, made our way down the coastline. We've actually not far been near where we need to be to take this person down. We've got about 5 minutes left, and we'll try and get this done before we finish. For those who aren't aware, again, we are live again tomorrow afternoon, 12 PM GMT start time, in 3.5 hours. And we have the channel update tomorrow morning, 9 AM at GMT, channel update, where we talk about what's coming up on the channel in May, and how April was with Easter holidays and things like that as well. That is tomorrow. Okay, what do we got here? They're farmers by the looks of things. We want to go straight, really. Always listen to these because these give you some information about the local area.
The bad men are still there.
Bad men are still there. That might be a side quest we can get given to go and clear out something.
I mean no harm.
Pirates. They attacked at night and took everything. My son and I barely escaped.
Okay.
I worry it'll never be safe enough to return. Please, could you spare some food? It's for my child.
Always spare food. We always help. I can hunt down those pirates. I have some food. I lost my home too. I'm going to hunt down the pirates, but actually we'll give them some food.
Here, take this food and take care of each other.
I don't know how to thank you. How can we repay you?
Information. Always information.
I don't mind being paid in information.
So should we give us something else on the map? Okay, back further north from where we are, there's a statue. Right, we are going to try and get this assassination done before we finish. Hopefully he's not surrounded by too many guards.
Pay us the protection mon, or we'll let the other pirates take you.
I gave you all I had the last time, even Marushige.
So he's holding him hostage. We're going to assassinate this guy and help him out.
The ox we took. He was delicious.
They ate his ox as well. Is he running away? I thought he'd help us. You're not meant to run. You're meant to say thank you for saving us. Some people, eh? Okay. Pirate we're after is over there in that village, I think. Who are these guys? I think they're just outlaws. Yeah, just outlaws by lots of things. Keep forgetting that top one that we use is the dodge mechanic. I don't mean to use it on these, mainly because there's no need to. Because if you have katana on, it's a different move. And that's why I forget, because katana is a completely different move of it. Come on then. You as well. That's the katana one. Okay, we are going to finish this pirate assassination before we're done today. Let's get ourselves round there. Try and stay away from these guys. Oh, there's more of them coming. Wow. How many more pirates do we need to take down as part of the Wakasa thing? People of Wakasa. How are we doing with pirates here? We need quite a few.
Something there. That doesn't look good.
I've got no kunai left.
What a waste.
was going to sneak round, but actually we'll head in. Because of these pirates, they're not armoured at the minute. While they're not armoured, we can just head straight in and take them down. It's when they start getting armoured, we can't. Right, we know our target's over there. We just need to find out exactly where. Through the bog. What's that there? That's keys, I think, isn't it? We'll grab that while we're here. There we go. One day we'll spend the keys. Not overly worried about when. Right, this will be a pirate's base then, I'm assuming. Where our target is. And there I think that's him there. Need to get a closer view though before it fully shows us up. Is that him? It's got to be him, I think. Right, they have got a lookout that I want to try and take out first, I think. Been seen by someone. Move away for a minute. I want to take that lookout out if we can. Is he coming out to see us? I'm guessing that is Little Kappa. Normally it will tell you, it will do a little thing when you... Oh, there we go, it is, yeah. Little Kappa of the Pirate Alliance, that's who we're taking out before we finish today. He is searching for us as well, to be fair. Oh, assassination come. Yeah, that wasn't quite what we wanted to happen. I wanted to do an assassination, but obviously messed it up massively, and instead we now fight him. I'm assuming his moves are all going to be red moves because he's using a Kanobo. That ground attack's quite strong, to be fair. Well, he's down. Because he's poisoned, that's why he's like that. We've managed to poison him with our katana. Armor's gone. Still can't assassinate him even with the smoke. It's worth a try. Poison's still affecting him. Come on, we nearly got him. Oh, of course, that was a hit and a half. Is he down yet? Not quite down. He is now, though. Kappa the pirate is down. Kappa's hammer, a new weapon as well. They're going to come and try and attack us. I think they probably are. We need it safe before we finish. No more kunai left. We could raid the base, to be fair. There's probably quite a few things we can gain from in there. Let's just get away for a minute, though. Because we are out of time for today, so we do need to stop. I mean, it's not going to allow me to save while they're after us. I don't believe, anyway. Let's just quickly check on the Pirate Alliance. Oh, there's actually a quest here. Talk to the priest. So there's still one pirate we don't know the location of. All we know they're in Tamba. That's it. On the mission here, the Scuffle, we're going to speak to a priest who may tell us where Sen was last seen after his fight with Little Kappa. I didn't realise that was a quest that popped up there. down here to the Pirate Alliance. Not so Little Kappa. Unlike what his name suggests, this formidable pirate was a massive brute, the habit of giving his victims an explosive end. And now we have a mission to try and find Sen as well, so we'll try and do that tomorrow as well. Anything else to do before we stop? Mastery points. We've got 9 mastery points. Okay, we'll quickly spend the mastery points, I think. Assassin is maxed. Let's do Shinobi. I'll say we're not using that skill now, so I'm a bit low to add anything to it, to be fair. Let's do these. We've got 2 left. At least 3 there. Level 3s. We've got a couple of points left. We'll save them for the time being. I don't know if you'll allow me to save because they're after us. No. I have to wait until they're not after us. I need to disappear for a second. That's because the pre-save is saved as well. Strangely. I think we're safe now. Will it allow it? Yes. So there we go. 74 hours, 55 minutes in. We've taken down all the Daikan now, and they are all completely gone. As I say, we found out it wasn't Lady Oichi that wanted us to do it. It turned out to be Lady Nene. She's got her own thing going on. We don't quite know where it's going to lead us, but there's something else going on there that we'll have to look out for and deal with. But yeah, that is us for today. A massive thank you guys today. You guys have been incredible. Patrick, thank you for joining us. Much appreciated. We are back tomorrow. So tomorrow morning we have the channel update where 9 AM GMT will be the video. We talk about the channel, April, May, what's coming up, what the plans are, and all that good stuff. And then in the afternoon we have got Assassin's Creed Shadows continuing. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to combat the drowsiness a bit better than I did yesterday. Fingers crossed. But that is us today. A massive thank you to you guys. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. We're back tomorrow afternoon with more Assassin's Creed Shadows. Channel update tomorrow morning. But enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you in a live stream very soon. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.